Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. TD, talk to the people.
Appreciate it, Mr. Davis. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want problems, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on my to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when I touching the friends, ayy. You when I touching the can, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. They said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast, but wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, that diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat, hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast, my whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Once again, we come before you, not to bury, but to bring rejoicing today. My dog Kendall the GOAT is in the building, and as you see on the moniker, he got the good GOAT. Not the Darth Sidious GOAT, the good one. You know what that
The good
means.
one.
We
The
coming
good one.
off of a W. A
I come in
W.
peace. I come in peace.
GOAT,
I come in
I can
peace.
say that yesterday was nothing short of incredible. And shout out to the Carolina Panthers for making the move. First of all, Canales, you sir, I have to say I had you all wrong. I'm gonna put that out there right now.
Mm,
I
mm,
had you all
mm,
wrong. I
mm,
didn't think that a move that you made that was gonna be so vital turned out to be such a great move, sir.
mm, mm. And
I
he
have
did
to
it
say,
early. He did it
he
early.
did it
He
early,
didn't wait.
early in the season.
He did. He didn't dilly dally. He went ahead and did what he needed to do.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Canales. Thank you, Canales.
From the start to finish, the Panthers drive straight down the field, less than 5 plays, and was in the end zone. And all you saw was incredible pass after incredible pass after incredible pass on that field. From the
Yes.
pocket, may I add. From the pocket.
Yes. 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 Masterful by Andy Dalton. Master, the same. Hold up.
Yeah,
Did we
yeah.
go get some
Yeah,
free
yeah.
agents? Did we go get some free agents last week? Did we go get?
Um,
Did we go
nah,
get a
we
bunch of
was,
free agents last week? Did we sign any
nah,
superstar receivers?
nah,
Hold up,
nah,
hold up.
nah, nah, nah.
Did we sign any superstar receivers? Did we sign any more linemen? Did we sign a
Go.
left tackle? Right?
These are the same
Hold,
guys
hold. No,
that
you's
that,
a
that
lie. You's a black ass lie.
no,
You's a black ass
no,
lie.
no, no, no,
You's
no.
a black
These
ass
are
lie.
the
That ain't
same
the same
guys
team.
that the national narrative said failed Bryce. The same guys that was on the
That,
team.
that is, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it can't be. It can't
I
be.
promise you.
Put
I
up,
promise you. All
put
they
up
did was
36.
move one motherfucker and put another motherfucker in.
Now you gonna sit here and tell me that
Uh huh.
team that got beat 40 something to whatever game one,
47 to
then
10.
put up 3 points, three points, a kick, no touchdown, 3 points, game two opener at home was the same
Mm-hmm.
team, was the same team now that I seen yesterday. That's the same team. You's a black
Uh,
ass lie. You's a
well,
black
sir,
ass lie.
your comprehension skills are right on par with where it should be in life because you pick up on shit real quick. Real quick,
You's a
sir.
black ass lie. You're a black ass
Don't let
linebacker too.
nobody ever tell you you a slow lead. Don't ever let nobody tell you that.
The
Cause
same
damn it,
team.
yes sir, yes sir. Same damn team. Every chance that we get, they trotted out there, and I saw something so different. I saw eye formation. When the last time you seen the Carolina Panthers power it up in the eye? Tell
How
me
about
that,
getting?
go.
How about them boys, Robert Hunt and them boys getting out there on a screen? A screen
Oh my
actually
God.
working. A screen actually working. Boys
I,
pancaking people on a screen. That's what they've been showing all day now on Sports Center. That's what they've
now,
been
now,
showing all day on
now,
Sports
now,
Center.
go. Robin Hunt came out and had something interesting to say. He said, "Oh, now be mindful. Just last week, he was like this. Last week it was shit. Last week. Now this
Yeah,
week right here,
the boy
oh, we
said
got
he
talent.
understand
We
all.
got talent on this team. We
The
got
boy said
talent.
he didn't come here. The boy said he didn't come. I didn't come here for this. I didn't come here for this. I didn't come here
Yeah,
for this.
yeah.
Nigga raising up his hat and can't even stand, can't make a sentence. I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what the fuck going on. I ain't coming.
Nigga was stuttering
It ain't
last
my
week.
fault. It ain't my goddamn fault. It ain't my fault.
Bottom lip
I didn't come
trembling
here.
and shit.
Yeah, I didn't come here. That's just,
Now all of a
I damn.
sudden, he done turned everything around in this motherfucker.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
First
yeah.
and foremost, man, I told you the energy was going to be electric for this team because this Carolina Panther team was out to prove one thing. We are not what the national media
Yeah,
said we were. They
we
had
ain't
us
bum.
relegated as shit. They
Yeah,
had
we
us.
ain't bum.
I watched Shannon Sharp and Ocho last night, and Ocho had to come on this motherfucker and apologize because he
Yes,
said
sir. He
I
was
signed.
outstanding.
He said literally, Adam Thielen, I'm sorry. Deontay Johnson, boy, you been balling. He 122 yards, couple touchdowns, you was balling. He said literally, Xavier Leggett, you was balling. I'm sorry for acting like you guys weren't
Mm-mm.
anything.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
national narrative, them boys said just before the game, the Panthers failed Bryce. They didn't give him anything to throw to, and he don't got no offensive line. He don't got no help. I saw that offensive line out there looking incredible,
He went out there.
incredible.
He talked to his buddy Andy Dalton before the game. You seen him talking to his ex quarterback Ocho, and his
Mm-hmm.
ex quarterback put him up on game. The boy ain't shit. He put him up on game. He told him the boy ain't shit. He said, "Watch me work." That's what Andy Dalton told him. Watch what I
Mm-hmm.
go out here. Watch what I
Now,
go out here
one
and do
thing
for
I
you.
love what Ocho said, I was in my feelings about Bryce Young. He said, I just felt like Young Bull was doing it in Alabama. And he said,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like now it hit me that he really need to sit. He really need to learn. Well,
That's right.
unfortunately, Ocho, there is no coming back from this sitting. Because everybody seems to think that the Carolina Panthers are going to sit Bryce Young and are going to allow him to come back out here.
Ain't no,
Because I heard
ain't
somebody
no
say
shit.
Bryce is the future of the Panthers still.
No, no,
No,
he
sir.
ain't. No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
No, sir.
No, he ain't. Cause
That
Q,
boy's abysmal.
they have showing, they showed him, and they showed Dave Canales hugging him going into the. Every time Bryce Young gets a camera in his face, or every time somebody can snap a damn picture, it's all about Bryce, 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 Bryce. It's not about Bryce, 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 Bryce. Bryce ain't Bryce ain't shit around here. Not around these parts. Fuck Bryce.
But well, he's
Let's
finally
move on.
been humbled. First of all, because that mountain that he stood on that was called Alabama is no longer there to hold his ass up. You know what I'm saying? So it's out here. You got to actually put forth effort in the NFL. You're not gonna have shit put on in front of you on a golden platter. It just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
Listen
have to
here.
apply effort.
At, at 100 pounds, 5 foot nothing, you're not walking into the NFL talking about nobody want to hear that Alabama shit. That's what you did in Alabama. You got to be NFL ready. It's a thing called NFL. It's a thing called NFL ready.
Hmm. But before we go even further, I want to shout out this entire chat. Shout out to the super chat and
Let's rectify it.
this,
Let's rectify it. Let's go in the draft, get a quarterback, or go in there and get the best. Let Andy run it back one more year. Whatever you want to do. You got decisions to make. And that right there just showed everybody in Panther Nation, throughout the national narrative, whatever, that this right here is what we need to do. It ain't no
Shut.
Andy Dalton played a good game and we just
Mm-hmm.
did win. We did win against a team who went across the country and smacked Lamar and the Ravens in the mouth. Who Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens are considered a playoff team off the rip this year. They
Hey,
just
go.
was
Let
at
me
the
get into
AFC
super
Championship.
chat. Let me get into super chat. Super chat. Super
Get
chat.
it, get it to,
Detail
get it to.
say Bryce daddy was tight on the sideline. His daddy
I don't
was
give a
tight.
fuck. Give a fuck about Bryce goddamn daddy, man. Y'all worrying about Bryce. What the fuck? How does the fuck is a Panther man? Who
There
the
they
fuck?
go.
I don't give a fuck about that motherfucker.
Oh, have mercy.
I could care
Don't give a
less
damn
about
about him.
Bryce daddy or Bryce. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, I don't give a damn about Bryce, his daddy, his mama, his grandma, his uncle, his cousin, none of them motherfuckers. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I care about the Carolina Panthers. First and foremost, the Carolina Panthers. The team. How did that win feel, Q? How did that win feel for you?
Oh
How did that
man,
win?
it's incredible. First of all,
How?
you see what time of day it is, and your boy is headed back to the branch. First of all, I had pep in my step. Go, you see this right here? I have
Yeah.
pep in my goddamn
Yeah.
step.
Oh, no,
I
no.
walked with
I
my
ain't talking.
head high today. You
I ain't,
understand what I'm saying?
yeah. I ain't
Damn it,
talking to you
go.
much today,
I walked into the
but
Piggly Wiggly today, and motherfucker
there you
said,
go.
"Oh
There you,
shit, can't tell you nothing today. You
there
won
you,
yesterday."
there you go.
And
There
now you
you
know what I
go.
said,
There you
go?
go.
I said, "You
Yeah,
goddamn right. You
there you go.
goddamn right."
See, I didn't work today. I'm around here bullshitting around the house. You understand? So I didn't get it today. Like I said, see, most of y'all motherfuckers don't do like me. I wear Carolina Panthers gear most of the week, all week long. Out there
Mm-hmm.
in Atlanta, in Tampa. That's
Going in and out there, go.
I'm asking you that question, Q. When you went into the places you deliver with your Carolina Panther hat on, because 9 times out of 10 you have your Panther hat on or something like that, and they know you're a fan. You know what I'm saying? They
Yes,
know
sir.
you're a big time fan. And like you said today, they told you, oh, we can't mess with you today because you won. When the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
time you heard that? When the last time you
Well,
heard that?
it's been
When the
well
last
over a
time was
damn
you able to
calendar
taste?
year.
Okay,
Been
okay.
well over a calendar
When the
year
last
ago.
time you able to taste that taste in your mouth, to smell
I
that
ain't
type of
had
air,
Krispy
to
Kreme in
walk,
a motherfucking year. I
to
say it
walk
again,
confidently?
crispy goddamn cream. I haven't had it in a year.
When you was able to walk, hold your head up, not be able
Yes,
to.
sir.
Hell, I got on the port over there in Tampa Bay, and I got to rush in and rush out because I've talked so much shit throughout the years. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
I got to get in and look around corners and shit to see if people who coming, you know what I'm saying, who want a piece of my ass. You know what I'm
Piece
saying?
of your ass, huh?
Yeah. I gotta look around corners because they gunning for me. They gunning for me because I've talked so much shit throughout the years.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm a
sir.
target because I
Well,
rep
go.
Carolina Panthers.
It
I ain't
felt
no
good
damn.
to have the black and blue on your ass, and nobody said, "Damn, y'all look bad." No, we was a
Man,
competent football
boy,
team
that boy
yesterday.
Bryce Young, look,
That's
that
what we
boy Bryce
was.
Young ain't it. That boy Bryce Young ain't it. Man, damn, what y'all
Everybody
gonna
kept
do at
saying it.
quarterback? Y'all gonna do at quarterback?
That's what everybody was saying yesterday. That boy Bryce Young ain't it. That's what everybody. Every time I saw somebody today, that's the number one thing they say. This right here, y'all should keep Dalton in going forward because he gonna give y'all the best chance to win. And the
Mm-hmm.
truth has been told around here. You saw the truth on the field yesterday. To everybody that under the sound of our voice here on Black Cat today, if you haven't liked this video, the truth shall it shall set you free.
Gonna
Like the
set you free
goddamn
now.
video.
Damn if it ain't gonna set you free.
Yes, sir.
Gonna set your ass free.
Yes, sir. I'm getting to the
Don't make no
point now.
difference.
Go. I saw incredible play from the pocket. And like I said, that back end zone pass where he threw Deontay Johnson open for that touchdown. He threw him open. He was not open. He threw that boy open and put it only way he can get it in the what they call the bread basket. I don't know if you heard about the bread basket. Have you heard about the bread basket?
I know it well. I know it well. I know the bread
Oh, okay.
basket well. You put it right
Okay.
there in the bread basket. I know it well.
Now
I know
I didn't
it,
hear shit
it,
about separation yesterday. Did you hear shit about
it
separation?
not a goddamn thing. Nothing
Oh, okay.
about
Okay.
nobody not being able to separate, nobody being able to uncover, nobody
Uh huh.
none of that. None of that. None of
Uh
that.
huh.
None
Uh huh.
of that.
So the
None of it.
narrative that's been put out there about Bryce Young not having receivers that can separate, is that on Bryce Young, or is that an indictment on your quarterback, or is that his lack of being able to anticipate these boys when they get open to the spot? Which one is it, go?
L- Lack of being able to anticipate when they get open to the spots.
But
All
wait a
day,
minute, go.
every day.
Wasn't he deemed the
All
best
day,
processor we ever seen?
every day. I don't know how in the hell that narrative got out there, but it was out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Now, was it the media? Yes. Did the media was that media hype, media born, media made? I told you so. I told you
Mm.
that. Media made. I told y'all. Media made. But nobody didn't want to listen to me. They didn't
Nah,
want to
you
hear it.
you too busy being negative, go.
I was
You
negative.
being negative. He'll
I
be
was negative.
fine. Bryce will be
I told
fine.
I told these niggas I cheer for the front, bro. I don't cheer for the back. I ain't gonna give you no. I ain't gonna say you no wood nickel. I ain't gonna say you no wood nickel.
Well, see, it's about understanding when you're right, you're right. And what you said, and you definitively said it every time. This boy can't step up in the pocket. This boy can't deliver this ball down the field. He can't do short and intermediate passes, which that's the number one thing they said he could do. He can't even do that shit. He can't do that.
Hey man. And then he every time, like I said, they cannot that was that he hugged and dapped up Bryce. Like it's a
Well,
future. Like,
go,
you know, damn,
go. You
he ain't
got to
had no
find
other
a good
choice.
spot. You got to find a good spot in your house with good service because you're going in and out.
Oh, I'm going in. I'm walking back and forth.
Mm.
What about now?
Mm-hmm.
What about now?
You
I'm right
sound
here
clear.
doing something. Yeah.
You sound.
Dave Canales. They showed Dave Canales, you know what I'm saying? Dapping up everybody in the tunnel. Y'all seen that. Then the first thing they gonna say, oh, he dapped up Bryce Young. Him and Bryce Young good. No, they ain't. Bryce Young got to go, y'all. Do y'all understand that? He got to go, Q. He has to go.
Shout out to Dre Day. He said, "What's up, Panther family? Feels good to stretch your shit today. I like how every completion yesterday put a damn nail in that tiptoe bus coffin." My nigga Dre
Yes,
Day.
sir.
Shout out for that super chat, bro. You goddamn
Yes,
right.
sir.
Man, look at here. Link is in the chat. Come on up here today and tell us this is the day after, the afternoon after the win. Tell us how you felt about what you saw on the field from Andy Dalton and what's the difference in what we saw from him and Bryce. Because we had 2 games this year at Bryce, and I goddamn it almost vomited. I about almost vomited out my goddamn shirt watching them 2 games
It
of
was sickening.
Bryce.
It was sickening.
Fair.
It was sickening. He got to go. He got to go, Q. He got to go ahead and go, man. He's a distraction. We did a distraction Thursday. He's a distraction.
Mm.
He got to go. Panthers got to move forward.
Yeah,
The Panthers got to move forward.
yeah.
Moving forward does not have anything to do with Bryce Young. Moving
Damn.
forward. I'm sorry, y'all. Bryce Young is not in our future moving forward.
But
So
go. I
everybody
thought
who
they say, I thought they say Bryce Young is the future. He need to sit down and
nah,
learn from Andy right now how to win in the league.
I'm gonna ask you a question. And you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
say yes or no. Yes or no. That's all. It's just a yes or no. It ain't no maybe, no shit like that.
Mm,
Do you will how long will it well, no, no, no. I'm gonna ask you a question. And you give me a time, a date, a stamp. How long
okay.
will it take to get that boy to stop throwing off his tippy toes? Just
Probably
tippy toe
about
throwing.
3 to 4 years on that.
Okay. The Carolina Panthers team that you seen yesterday, you got time to wait 3 or 4 years?
I mean, I first of all, I I can't erase muscle
I
memory.
don't, I don't want to hear
I
first of
can't
all.
erase muscle memory on the motherfucker, man. That takes so long. Something that you've been doing and reverting to since you've been a kid, you just can't erase that in a couple of years. You could try to refine it. You could try to have somebody teach you different, but when you under duress, when you were the most sacked quarterback in college football and you turned around to be the
There
most
you
sacked
go.
in the league last year, because of
You
your
gun
playing
shy.
style, you
You
gonna
become gun
end
shy.
up going through some rough times. That's what the
Yes,
fuck is
sir.
gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well,
Yes, sir.
welcome to the stage, Poppin', and then welcome to the stage, King JB.
What's up?
What up, y'all? What up? What up?
What's going
What up?
on?
What up, fellas? What's up, fellas? What's on your mind?
Well, I just want to say, man, I don't want this Kibble L's cookie making motherfucker on our team no more.
Damn.
We've been on that. Uh, but I gotta ask, let's play a game. You and Goat the GM. We keeping Andy Dalton. What's the next move?
What they're gonna do, or what I would do?
What
Now,
y'all what
what do you
y'all would
ask?
do? What would y'all do?
What I would do is I would take the time, build a team, hit that draft, and I would get a young star stud in this next upcoming draft to build around on the defensive side. Now, what they're going to do is they're gonna go and get a goddamn quarterback in that first round. Is what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do.
What you say, Goat? What you say?
What they gonna do for far as the draft?
No.
Or what
What would you
they
do? What would you do? And then you can tell me what you think they're gonna do.
well, Pop, if you listen to what I said you got to get him out the building, bro. He got to go. He got to go. So therefore, whether if I run it back with Andy again one more year or whatever, the first thing, get him out the door. He's a distraction. You see the camera panning to him and his mama and daddy. That's a distraction. The camera panning, they finding him in the hallway. They Andy
Cut out, go.
I think he went out. I told this nigga to stand
Yeah,
still in the house. JP, I guess you can go ahead and go. What would you do?
honestly, Q, I'm with you. Depending on where we landed in the draft, I would get a defensive player. Well, first, if I land in the top three, I would see if I could trade back between 6 and 9, get a
And
little
what's
bit
that
more
six
draft.
and nine?
Between 6 and 9, I'm going for um either Mason Graham or Kenneth Grant from Michigan. Both of them are nose tackles, defensive tackles. You can put on that line with Brown. Um, or depending on how that boy from Tennessee does, I think it's an edge rusher. Damn, what is his name?
From my Pierce?
Yeah, depends on what type of year he has. I think he's gonna raise his draft stock. I think they got him going somewhere between 15 and 17 right now, so far as mock drafts.
Hmm.
Uh, he will be in play. Um, and you could honestly, you probably could still draft a quarterback next year. I would just probably not look to put all my eggs in one basket to grab a quarterback so high because
Mm-hmm.
when you grab a quarterback that high, you're going to be pressured to put him on the field early. No, that's not what you need to do. Whoever our next
Mm-hmm.
quarterback,
man.
That's why our next quarterback needs to learn behind Andy
Yo, y'all.
the year.
Yeah, go. You got to find a good spot in
Okay,
the
I'm sorry.
house, cuz.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to. I'm getting ready to, man. Damn, I can't. As soon as I started doing this shit, man. Okay,
But
yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead,
yeah. Okay.
JP. Go ahead, JP.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You could, whatever quarterback you pick up next, allow him the time to grow into being a pro quarterback.
Hmm. I agree 100%. Um, and this is the thing. You hit on the head right now. Pressure. If you take that guy right now in the top of the next round, early in that top 10, because we'll be sitting somewhere within the top 10. They're
Mm-hmm.
going to be now. Take notes from Atlanta. Atlanta when they got Kirk Cousins and they sat Michael Penix's ass down at 8, right behind him, and they said, "Nope, we not budging off of your ass till you're ready." Now be mindful. That's what the fuck we need to do. Take our time, get a guy, make sure he is well groomed, and make sure he
Mm-hmm.
sits behind Andy and understand the NFL, how to prepare in the NFL, and what to
Mm-hmm.
look for week to week from a standpoint of defenses and understanding how to break down how they're gonna break you down. That's what the fuck he need to learn.
And for the love of all that is good, do not go get another quarterback that has physical limited attributes.
Yeah, yeah. Let the
Six
physical
tall, I
limitations
don't
die with Bryce.
exactly. Go get prototypical size. Go get an arm that can go down the field.
Yes, sir. 336, what's going on with you? Yeah.
Is he there?
Hope you gentlemen are enjoying yourselves on this Bryce Young farewell tour.
Yes,
Oh
sir. Yes,
man,
sir.
it's a good one.
What's up, 336?
What you got for us, Doc? How you feeling
Yeah,
about
we got to get
everything?
him out of here. 336. I think I got a delay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
breaking
you
up
got a
real bad.
bad one. You got a bad one, cuz.
Well, like I was saying earlier before I broke up, when he gave Canales that game ball, that was the key to the city, y'all. That was the key to the city. That was the key to the
Absolutely.
key. That was everything that he needed. That solidified Dave Canales as the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. That did it.
Yeah, he got
You
3 years
understand?
off
That
of
did it.
that shit right there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. All day, Q.
Off the rip.
That
All
was your
day.
first time even seeing Temper. First time. He popped out of nowhere.
He popped up out of
Isn't
nowhere.
it ironic? This motherfucker, when they were losing them 2 games, you didn't see him no way. But
He
all
wasn't
of a
throwing to him.
sudden,
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't
come
throwing to
on
him,
now,
Q.
them boys had a feeling Andy was gonna come out and win that goddamn game. That's why they was all there.
He popping up in pictures with Steph Curry and shit.
Yeah,
Ain't
there
seen
you
your
go. There you go. Steph Curry, he wasn't coming to no damn game when Bryce was the quarterback. Think
oh,
about
he
it.
did.
On the last game you saw that nigga come to,
When he beat that drum that
Right.
day,
and that was New Orleans last year home opener. That was the last time he came to a game.
Mm-hmm.
Cause him, KK Short, all of them was there that day. The baby, you ain't see the baby ass back in Charlotte no goddamn more.
Hell no.
Q. Nobody ain't gonna be around no loser, man. Nobody ain't gonna be around no loser, bruh.
Can the real Steph Curry stand up?
I mean, that's who they compared Bryce to. They said Bryce was gonna be Steph Curry. Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, Q, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, man. This locker room had been running around smiling and grinning all week. They've been practicing with Andy all week. They've been running around cheesing and grinning and smiling. 7
I know,
Mm-hmm.
right?
goddamn days straight.
Right, three
They
three
knew
six.
what they
Mm-hmm.
was
They
about to go out here and do.
get
Well,
locker
because
room.
they were out to prove that they were worth something. People had done say they wasn't shit. Everybody got labeled not shit.
And
Yeah.
no lie, I spoke to that on another podcast. That's one of the quick. A lot of people think that the quickest way to divide a locker room would have been to keep playing Bryce. But what's worse is when you keep calling these guys trash and they running wide open and free. When
Mm-hmm.
everybody else is doing their job and they keep getting labeled as trash and not good enough. That's how you divide a locker room.
Mm-hmm.
You divide it quick, 3-3-6, quick.
You're
8
not gonna
guys
keep
saying,
telling me I'm garbage and I'm doing my job.
well. Perfect example, Bradley Bozeman. Can I say Bradley Bozeman?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Out of here. Bradley Bozeman starting for another damn team, and they were so hell bent on proving a point with Bradley Bozeman, they letting this nigga start on another damn team, knowing that he was good, and we eating the dead cap for it. That shit is
yep,
crazy.
yep. Same,
Dead
the
cap.
same
Well,
with Hayden
Bradley
Hurst.
Bozeman fits what the Chargers want to do, though.
But
He
That
shouldn't have
but
ground and
never
but
pound,
been
run the
King,
on the
ball type
damn
stuff, that's
my
exactly
Chargers.
what Bradley
the
Bozeman is
boy,
good at.
motherfucker. I was on another show and I said no. I said Bradley Bozeman. Motherfucker said Bradley Bozeman trash. When did Bradley Bozeman ever play like trash?
Well,
I
When
done
was he
heard that
ever
a couple
trash?
times.
I,
I did see
I
Bradley
don't know if
Bozeman
he'll fit this scheme, though.
got pushed
That's the
Oh,
thing
over
about it.
a few
oh,
times.
here go Pop. Here we go. Here we go.
But
Here we
that's
go.
true. Oh, we did see that penetration coming straight up the middle, and Bradley Bozeman was getting fucked up sometimes. I mean, that's cool.
But
I mean, but
Pop, when
hey,
you
I
don't
mean, I
got
seen him
no
on his back quite a few
guards,
times.
I'm
when you
not.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
got
I,
that's true,
no
too.
guards, this
I
man
get it.
got to try to cover two goddamn jobs at one time.
Well,
Somebody
Q,
gonna
I'm going
catch
to be
his
real
ass
with you,
slipping.
though. Q, all BS aside, Austin Corbett is the highest rated center in the league right now.
I'm
So
Yeah.
talking about last year now. I'm talking
I'm
about
just
last
saying,
year.
I don't think we're missing. I know, you're right, but I don't think we're
Three three
missing nothing
six.
at this point.
Well, who we had at left guard and right guard last year? Who we had?
Exactly.
Hey, and that's true, too, but I mean,
Jamala
dude
and
rated real high right now.
I
Austin
got you,
Corbett
but
playing the
he's
position here.
rated high because Hunt as well as Lewis is actually worth a fuck, and
Thank you.
he
And
can
I
Well,
can
perform
agree
well,
with
doing
that,
his
but I'm just
job.
saying, all
hold
I'm
Q.
saying is we got one of the best
Thank you.
guys right now. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm
Hold,
Mm-hmm.
Bradley Bozeman is what he is, but we ain't really missing nothing right now at center.
but hold on, Q.
I'll be damned.
I know you kind of had your reserves about Hunt at first. How you feel about him now?
Nigga, all I talk about was the fucking money with this nigga, man. $100 million. All I said was go in the draft and get the shit cheaper.
Okay. So it
That's the
wasn't his
only
play.
reserve I had with this nigga.
Because I remember we were talking about his injury, and I was
But
like,
you still you still missing the point. It wasn't it was the guards
I
that we
know,
put
I
out there.
know, I know,
The
I know
guards we
that.
put out there, hold on, the guards we put out there were certified backups last year. We know this.
Right,
But
right.
Bryce Young's play, and you've seen it this year, you've seen it last year, did not elevate nobody. If those guards cannot block up to A plus level, he is not effective. Because one, he does not back the defense up, throwing off his fucking tippy
But even
toes
when
and
they are rated at an A plus level go, he still can't perform.
well, that's
Hmm?
what I'm saying. That's
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 what he's
basically
saying.
what I'm saying though. 3-3. You understand what
That's
I'm saying?
exactly what he's
It was
saying.
when we started here and told you guys that it was quarterback play. The excuse makers came up here and say, no, the offensive line, the
So
separation, this and
so
that.
so
They
go.
brought up every damn excuse in the book to not
Go.
say that this kid. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Check this out. Now, can you ride with me for a second?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Last season, the number one thing was how many seconds it took to get the ball out of the pocket. How many seconds it was to his release. You know Andy Dalton Sunday had less than 2 seconds on every pass. Now this motherfucker Bryce Young had what 2.7 last year? He was averaging
Yeah.
2.7,
2.7 seconds.
something like that. Yeah,
2.7,
yeah.
2.9.
And he was getting that ball out in
He
less
was
than
getting
2 seconds
2.8 this year.
Sunday. That shit is
He's
ridiculous.
2.8 this year, clean.
That's crazy, though.
Clean.
I know one thing,
Before
man.
pressure.
I agree with y'all decision. Whichever way they go, whether they go with a QB or whether they go with an edge rusher, I think we got to. I already know that this draft is going to be heavily a defensive draft. Um,
Got to.
but
It
but
got to.
as far as that game, I mean Andy Dalton, boy, he just breathed life back into the Carolinas. He really did. Like you should see how some of the
Yeah.
people, how the people here in Charlotte are acting right now. Like they feel a sense of relief. Um, that Bryce talk has faded away. Man, it's great, man. And the way he was throwing some of these passes, Adam Thielen, I ain't gonna talk no more junk about you, bro. The way you caught that ball
I appreciate
yesterday,
it.
oh my
I
goodness,
appreciate it.
that was a crazy catch. I mean, hell of a
Mm-hmm.
pass, but the catch was even better between two defenders. I mean, appreciate you, Adam Thielen. Even though I don't like your attitude sometimes, but yeah, you did your
Do,
thing,
do,
bro.
do y'all realize how good an offensive line can look when your quarterback getting the ball out of his hands in less than 2 seconds? Do you realize how much of a difference that is?
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize
I
how
bet.
good a bad defense can play with a lead?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah. 3-3.
I'll
How
be
they can
damned.
hold them up? The damn Jadavion Clowney got a sack yesterday. They was a
Finally.
Jadavion Clowney fucking sighting, huh?
Put your
Brandon Rook.
defense up on the scoreboard and let them play. Sometimes, don't all
Uh,
Ha-
I'm willing to say Q, and I might be jumping out the window with this one, but I'm willing to say we could probably beat Cincinnati this coming up game.
It'll be competitive.
I
Yep,
I,
It'll
I
be a
believe
competitive game.
it'll be really
I
competitive.
I believe we will because they playing tonight, so they ain't gonna have that much to what I'm saying to take long to get themselves back healthy, and if we jump on them boys early, hey man, we gonna show them who the real cats is.
I
Ooh,
will
the
say
real
though,
cats.
Poppin, Cincy has a habit of starting games slow this year, so you got a point.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right, JP. All right, JP. Niggas done said that now. We done disputed that. It's any given Sunday now. Any given
Yeah,
Sunday.
all right. I
But this is my thing though. Look how the tables have turned. You have just now re-energized every single player in there. Even practice squad niggas is getting sacks. You have re-energized the whole building.
Well, I
Wow, man.
understand
Practice
what you saying.
squad.
What you saying, Pop?
Cincinnati is about to explode. They arguing with each other, ready to fight, and all type of crazy shit.
No, ain't nobody ever heard of fucking Peavy before he got a motherfucking sack the last 2 games. He was a damn
And
walk
and
on nigga.
I'm with y'all boys, and I understand exactly what y'all saying. But this right here now, there was a lot of emotion in that game right there we just played yesterday. There was a lot of shit that's like, okay, we rallied. We knew that shit because we felt the energy.
Mm-hmm.
The energy all this week was different. So
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying now, you getting ready to go again. Now, even though Cincinnati record don't show it, Cincinnati gonna be a playoff team. I'm sorry, I'm about to tell y'all boys now. You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow coming off an injury. All these motherfuckers was dealing with contract issues and shit like that. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, this and that. When they get it together, cause we just in week 3 now. Let's don't put the horse before the cart. Andy Dalton, I'm sorry to tell y'all now. I ain't busting no bubbles, and I'm trying. I wanted to let this shit ride out to like Wednesday or Thursday, but Andy Dalton just a space holder right now. We got to go get our guy. But all this did was prove that this team collectively and what they done in free agency and everything else this year was not trash. That it was Bryce Young holding us back, holding us
Mm.
back.
Yeah.
So let's just
But
relish
go.
in that right there for
I'm
right
I'm
now.
I'm 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 gonna be real with you though. Even though Bryce Young was the whole back, anybody can see right now offensively, Andy Dalton got every tool he need to be successful in the NFL right now.
Talk
With
about it,
these
Q.
boys on this team as is right now.
We
You got a
dangerous.
you got an offensive line,
Yep.
and you got all five of those guys clicking on on all cylinders. And then you looking at the receivers. Deontay Johnson was like UPS out there in that motherfucker Sunday, man. This nigga was always delivering. Always. This
Okay,
bitch had a
okay.
package on his ass every time you saw him.
Let me
Now,
ask you this, Q. Oh my bad.
go,
Go ahead.
go
No,
ahead,
go,
go
go
ahead,
ahead,
Pop.
go ahead.
Now, we respect Devontae Adams, don't we? But we shut him down. I have no words. I have no
Well,
words. I think we
well,
can
well,
really
well,
win
well.
this joint.
Pop. Now you sit there and say, and y'all talk shit about J.C. Horn, this and that. You called him J.C. Torn. Didn't your
I
black ass
did.
call him J.C. Torn? You know what
I
I'm saying?
did.
I put
I'll
J.C.
be damned.
Horn against anybody in the motherfucking league when we can play competitive ball. If we can play
Oh,
competitive ball, y'all, the offense, the opposing team, they got to look at us differently. When y'all go score 7, we score 7, or we kick 3, or this and that, and the game is not a blowout. Guess what? It's played differently. That's what you got to understand. When they don't
Mm-hmm.
respect our quarterback to do anything, it's played differently. That's what
Mm-hmm.
opens the game up. Respect on both sides of the ball for the players that's out there.
So let me tell you
They
why
need to
this is going to
respect that.
continue. These guys are doing the same stuff that we saw in game three, in game one, and game two when we were getting blown out. The wide
Hmm.
receivers
Right.
were running open and free in game one and game two. Super Hubbard had good running performances in game one and game two.
Okay.
The difference was the quarterback, and that's why I think this is going to continue.
And
I
three
don't
three
knock that
six.
at all, cause that's what we've been
Yep.
around here trying to say. Those missed completions, if you get any bit of an offense out of them, by the boom, you're moving the chains, you heading straight to the goalpost every time. And
All
Bryce
day.
was missing his little simplistic plays that could have had us above and over. But see, if you go up against Cincinnati, it's going to be all. See, most of our games this year is going to be a shootout. I'm going to be real with y'all.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any defense showcased in any of these games. You're not going to have a mountain of games. But as you see right now, with the way the game was and the way how everything went, a better offense, keeping your defense fresh and with the ability of them to get in and off the field, keeps
Hmm.
Convert
gives your
third
defense
downs.
give you a chance
Fuck.
every
Give
time.
you a chance. A
It
chance.
gives
Converting
you
a
a
third
chance.
down, bro.
A chance.
Also
Can
Dude,
we
got to
if
take
convert on
if
third
you
down?
if you can convert on third down and you can get them on third down and your defense is fresh and your defense is out there jumping and making plays and this and that, the offense know where they got to go. The defense got to anticipate. So the defense got to be ready. You understand what I'm saying? The offense gonna set the tone. Then you then see when you back their ass up, y'all hear them saying, I'm gonna take what the defense give me because you backed up. But if the offense is out there running and up, shit, 14 and 21 points. Defense ain't got a shot in hell. The defense ain't got a shot in hell, bro. I'm just tell y'all that.
Nah,
Let y'all know that. I don't give a damn how good they is. They can be the 85
when you're
bird
scoring the opening drives, like when the last time we scored on the opening drive?
within seconds on that
mm,
defense they got over there. Come on, y'all. That
Or
just
Took
they
them
shows
straight
just
stability.
did it
down the
Even
field.
yesterday. That
we
was
even
the
a
also
first
got
Bryce
to
time
guy
we
got
scored on the
yeah.
opening drive.
we
Even a
also
Took them
got to
Bryce
straight
take
guy
down
got
the field.
we also got to take into consideration that since the offense isn't what they used to be, Tyler Boyd is gone now. Joe Mixon is gone now. As far as
yeah.
I'm still concerned, I
T.Y.
think
Mac.
T Higgins is still hurt.
Nah, he got back. I think he
Breaking up 336.
Yeah, them guys now they lost a lot of firepower, man, within free agency and things that they want to do and to pay guys like Chase and Burrow. But they still got a lot of people in the skill positions over there. Joe Burrow is still Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase still Jamar Chase. The defense is formidable.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
mean, they
like
can
this,
come.
go. You're gonna have Von Bell jumping all over the place trying to make a damn point too.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah,
forgot we cut that motherfucker, sent him back to Cincy.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You gonna have
Man,
inspired football on his side.
Von Bell gonna get caught out of position.
Hey,
okay.
I ain't scared of Von Bell personally. That's just me though.
Y'all like to not give niggas they credit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like to not give niggas. Y'all like to shit on niggas, bro. Until
Von
time
Bell
come,
was
you
good in the run
hey,
game.
I'm not giving
Wasn't he in
credit,
run
dude.
support?
I ain't trying to say these niggas is all world, but I ain't trying to say, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I still see us winning these. Look, I said I wasn't even gonna make a schedule prediction till I seen what we do against Vegas the other day. I still say it got us up there between now is 6 games, 5 to 6 games, 5 to 6
No,
games again.
I ain't saying no 10 games or 10 wins or nothing like that. Nah,
Mhm.
I'm about right with you. I'm right there at 5 or 6 too.
Well, you don't need much from your quarterback. You just need him to be average every game. If he give you
Yeah,
two
yeah.
fifty, 250 a game, 225, and he give you more touchdowns than he do interceptions, you always got a chance to win every game.
You got a
Every game.
chance. You got a chance. You got a
Q,
chance. You got a chance.
the last two times this boy didn't touch the field for us, he done threw over 300 yards. No
Yep.
matter how you want to
No,
look at it.
no, 336. You no. They don't want to hear that because I told them that
I
last
don't
year.
give a damn. I don't give a damn. They should have rolled with that shit last year too.
I told them that
You
last year.
crazy as
They don't want to
hell.
hear that shit. They don't want to hear that shit.
361 yards last time, and then the 312 yards yesterday. That's more than you seen
And
from
puts up
Bryce in
points.
2
He
years.
puts up points.
That's
I
the
asked
savvy veteran that we talk about.
I asked my close personal homies this question last night. That I'm gonna ask y'all. Now that we have seen not one but two 300-yard plus, two TD plus games from Andy Dalton on the since he joined the Panthers. Do fans really think that C.J. Stroud would have failed here in Carolina?
No, these
Anybody still
motherfuckers just
saying
said
that is
that.
just trying to hang on to what they've been saying.
Yeah.
You got
They
to be
just trying to hang
blind to
on to
see
it.
this. I mean,
You got to be crazy. You got to be
Fact.
crazy. 336. Crazy.
you got to be doing it purposefully. Like you just saying that just because you want to say it.
Man, these niggas be
Tell
talking
God,
us our
reckless.
honesty.
And he damn sure wouldn't be struggling with this team.
well,
Exactly,
no,
3-3.
he would. No, 336. Not with last year's team. You got to look. The defense was better last year. You look at all the pieces we
I
lost on
know,
the defense. So the defense was better
and I
last year.
agree.
So
But
he,
I'm just saying,
yeah,
he with this offense, he'd be averaging 300 yards a game. He'd be at top of the league right now.
Likely.
the defense was better last year, and I mean, I don't know if I can say, well, other than Deontay Johnson, I mean, you still had Chalk who could go down the field. He just hurt. And Bryce couldn't go down the field with him. So you seen that with Leggett and the rest of them boys. You know, and what no, you see all Adam Thielen last year, all he was doing was slot work. Hell, he catching up. What was that touchdown pass? How far was that touchdown pass yesterday?
Which
He getting
one?
behind the defense. The one to Thielen, from Dalton to Thielen last yesterday. Thought
Uh,
Thielen was behind the defense,
about
Yeah, he
double
was. He
$37
was
coverage
million.
behind
damn
the
near.
safety.
Bryce would have never threw that ball. Y'all know that
Nah,
Hell,
shit.
that
hell
one to
no.
Deontay
Bryce would,
Johnson, he would have threw it out of the back corner. It would have been out of bounds.
yeah, Bryce would
Yeah,
have never threw that damn ball to Thielen. Never, never threw that
yeah.
ball to Thielen
Andy
in
was
double
making
coverage.
Andy was making throws yesterday that Bryce physically can't do.
Can't do, and would have never. And Bryce fucking second guesses himself and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't do it. He wouldn't have threw in double coverage like that. That motherfucker threaded a needle on that down pass and threw it
He
right
Yeah,
came
over the
out with
top in the
0
red.
interceptions, no turnovers, y'all.
hell yeah,
Gunslinging yesterday.
yeah. I knew shit was gonna be different yesterday when we had a what was it? What was it? 3rd and 11 or something like that.
Yeah, no, it was
And
3rd and
Dalton,
14.
yeah, 3rd and 14, and Dalton fitted that to Johnson between 17 yards. I said, oh yeah, today different. They real different.
I'll be
Yeah.
damned. Yeah, man. That was one of them
See,
days where I just sat back and I marveled at some of the throws he was making because it's like we haven't seen that level of quarterbacking
quarterback play.
probably.
Uh-huh.
Well, they said it yesterday in the game. You haven't seen a quarterback give you that type of production since Cam.
Hmm.
Since Cam.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Dalton
for what it's worth.
is the only quarterback in the whole entire NFL that has thrown for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns this year so far. The only
Yeah, because see, everybody else been mostly it's been a run game. For most teams out here, it's been a run game. They've been carried by their running backs and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to bring the running back position back to the NFL or some shit. But yesterday, hey, we threw the ball. We threw the ball around the yard, 300 yards.
got to be able to swing that ball
I
no
mean,
matter.
And ran for 120, something like that.
I think he had 111 or something like that.
which as the year
Miles
go
Sanders had
along,
about
I say by week 6, week 7, everybody will start throwing it around the yard again and stuff like that. You'll start seeing these dynamic plays. Hell, I was telling somebody, hey, and we apologize to Chuba Hubert. Let me say, because I said yesterday, I'm gonna start saying his name right, Chuba Hubert. We
Hubbard.
we apologize to Hubbard. Hubbard. I've been saying his name so damn wrong so long. Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chuba. You know what I'm saying? The
he
boy
needed
been
a
running the ball.
quarterback too.
The boy been running the ball. If you start getting explosive plays like that 5.5, an explosive back gets y'all 5.5 a clip, y'all. That means every 2 times he carry that ball on first and second down, you moving the chain. You understand what I'm saying? Then you can mix it up with the run and the pass. That's how you play football offensively. If a back can get you 5.5, 6 yards a clip, you can move the chain.
Definitely can move the chains in.
You
Can
can
we
move
give
the
some
chain.
love? We give some love to Mike Jackson though.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
He been,
I,
been
I
doing his
was,
thing at CB2. It's almost like
He
yeah,
Dame
has.
Jackson. Almost like Dame Jackson injury was a blessing in disguise.
they were saying, yo, we
And the
said this
best part
morning, what
about
you
it
think?
is he's on his way
Dane
back
Jackson
too.
ain't getting that. He ain't getting that. He ain't getting that spot back though. 3-3-6. You give him the spot
Oh
back,
no,
or you
see, it
going
ain't
with a hot
about him
hand?
getting his spot back. It's
Okay,
Oh no,
about integrating him
okay,
into the
anyway,
system. No, I'm trying to get him in the system. That's all.
okay. Yeah, he'll be a
right.
rotational piece, but he ain't gonna start.
Yeah, then you got a third. Hopefully he come
Yeah,
out looking the way he did. You know what I mean?
But you got to think about it too. You keep Dame Jackson around because Troy Hill, he ain't getting no younger.
Yeah. I mean,
So
well, but all that is
they
still
do
drop.
themselves a big
Now,
service if they go out here and get one of the young studs at quarterback, somebody backup. Because you
now
need
Good
you
to put
sound.
somebody
afternoon. Good
behind
afternoon,
Dalton.
gentlemen. Good afternoon,
What's
gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
What's
what's
going
going
on,
on,
Red?
Red?
What's happening with y'all, man? Congratulations.
because
Yes, sir.
No doubt,
What's
Red.
going
What's
on?
going
What's
on, Red?
going on?
What's good with it?
You went out?
What the hell Red do?
I
Ain't
don't
know.
know. I feel like he's still there.
Well, anyway, what we were talking about, fucking Dane Jackson in there. Hey, that helps us out though, 3-3. You understand what I'm saying? Because what I can do now, I don't necessarily have y'all know the quarterback position, the edge rush position. That's got to be the first 2 things that we think about. Then if you're gonna sign JC to a long-term contract or whatever, which he's playing good ball right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, barring injury
Yeah.
this year, you go ahead and you write him a contract up. You go ahead and write him a contract up.
He,
Then you can go maybe
he
in the
shut
third
down Adam
round or something
Justin.
like that. Yeah, and look at a corner. You see what I'm saying? You find you a third round corner. And then you find what other pieces and what other trade pieces that you come along with and stop trading back and all kind of shit like that in the draft and let the board come to you. That's all you got to do. Do that for 2 years and then see what type of team we got. That's
The
all you
best
need to
part
do. You ain't
about
got
it
to get
is
all
when Andy
fancy. You
playing
ain't
the
got to
way
get
he
all
did,
fancy
you
and
don't
shit.
have to rush. We
Yeah,
don't
you
have
ain't
to
got to
rush to
rush.
get a quarterback, though.
You ain't got to rush. You ain't got to get all fancy and shit. You let that board come to you this year. Let that board come to you. But get Bryce Young ass up out the building. Go ahead and get him up out the building. He got to go.
Yeah, he got to go. Yeah, he needs to go now. I wish they would have traded him already. I don't know what they're waiting on. Because if you play him
I
again
don't.
and he playing just as bad as he was before, all you're doing is lowering his value.
That's it. And the more
The
Andy
image
plays,
that the NFL seen already is the image that they need to keep in their mind. Let these
mm-hmm,
motherfuckers think that they can fix his ass, and you come pick
yep.
him up.
And the more Andy plays
Hell,
good,
another
that's
motherfucker
the
said
and
they'll bring
that
them to you if you want. They said they'll bring
yeah.
them to you.
Hey, the
They said
more
they'll
Andy
drop them
plays
off.
good, that lessens his value too. You know
Yeah,
that means he got to get out the building. You understand?
yeah.
That lessens the value even more.
Get them gone.
You got to.
Well,
It's
I'm
no
already
reason for
under
him
the
to be there.
I'm already under the assumption that we ain't gonna get much from Bryce.
No, you ain't gonna get much. You
But
wasn't gonna get
I'm
much
taking whatever because I don't. At this point, whatever you gave up for him don't even matter no more. That shit's
oh
gone out
no.
the window, so you might as well get what you can get. And that's
Yeah,
a lot of people's problem. They're so busy worried about what you can get back for Bryce and his compensation of what's his value. It don't even matter at this point.
it don't matter now.
There's nothing more that
yeah,
we
that
can do to help that kid, and his
that
value
shit
is what it is.
I
yeah,
tell
that
you,
shit going down the drain.
tell you right now, if you give me a damn pack through, his ass is gone.
And reports say they didn't turn down 3 or 4 offers. I think it was like 4 offers. So I don't know.
That remains to be seen. We'll see how serious they are about getting him up out of him. If he gonna be deadline, we know that they serious then.
Yeah, that shit going down the drain. What they could have
Mm-hmm.
what you'll never get what we gave. You ain't gonna get
Oh
what we
hell,
gave.
damn right, go.
No, you
That
never get.
shit.
Not even close. You're not
Yeah,
even
Hey,
cause
gonna
we
get no
should
so
have
first
never
round pick.
never
Second,
gave it.
maybe.
yeah,
Should have never gave it. That's the reason why you'll never get what we gave.
Hey, go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you, Red.
All
Come
right,
on with
man.
it.
How y'all brothers, man? How y'all doing, man?
All right,
going
there,
What's
on.
boss.
going on?
What's up,
I
Red?
can't call it. I can't call it. Hey, no, I was being serious, man. Congratulations. That was a very impressive win yesterday, man. Very impressive.
Hey, Red. We just need to get the distraction. We still got the distraction. We got to get out the building because it don't make no sense. We know what the Carolina Panthers got to do at this point in time.
Yeah,
We know what
yeah,
you know what they could be. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
We know what they could be.
This made it very obvious, man. Andy leading the team the way he did yesterday made it very obvious for anybody who's still looking and want to still make that same argument that it's the team and it wasn't Bryce. Well, you got the
Uh huh.
same team. You inserted a veteran quarterback who know what the hell he's doing, who can see down the field and look at the results. So,
Mm-hmm.
that you gonna always have people who are illogical. And like you said, GOAT, they're gonna be pulling for the name on the back of the jersey instead of the team name on the front. They're gonna do that.
Always, always.
Yeah. They're gonna do that.
I had him asking yesterday, is they Carolina Panthers fan or Bryce Young fans or whoever fans? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Got to be
yeah,
Bryce Young fans go. Cause we had a couple of fans yesterday that were mad that we won.
yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Well,
Uh,
well,
Crazy as hell. The hell,
You
Red.
take
Crazy
a
as hell.
win. You take a win in the NFL any day you can get it, bro.
anytime you
Damn.
can get that motherfucker. They don't come.
glad I didn't hear
The
that.
motherfuckers don't come. They don't come
Definitely
like that
don't.
now.
Definitely
Damn,
don't.
they don't come like that now. Swear for God they don't.
And
And then,
the men out there know that, and they respect each other, man. They respect each other, man. So we get so deep into our fandom that we get blinded, man. We forget, man. These guys is like soldiers, like gladiators. They going to war every time they take the field, man. And I agree with you, Go. You said it was a lot of emotion. Now I haven't seen the game yet because it didn't come on in my area, but I do
uh huh,
have that ESPN. I mean that NFL Plus app.
You can watch the replay.
Yeah, and I was able to listen to it live. So, I could hear how Andy's passing the ball took the energy out of that stadium, man.
Mm-hmm.
He snatched the life out them fans, man. And this is the thing. The defense didn't give it up. They didn't give up his lead, and he kept building the lead, man. Man, that was a blowout yesterday, man. That was a blowout. The points that they put up was garbage points. They was garbage points. Y'all was in prevent defense, man. I know we
You're right.
give you 15 yards underneath, man. You know what I'm saying? You can go down
Yeah.
and get a touchdown, but we ain't letting you come nowhere near this lead we got, man.
You're right, Red. It was 27-7 at one point.
That's what I'm saying. It was over with. It was over with. And I was listening to Q. I was, making my rounds in the circles because obviously we had that late game, man. But I'm going to tell you something, man. I mean, if anybody who don't want to join the team now with what Andy did, and Andy is a good dude, I think y'all got a good head coach. I would say that yesterday's game should have galvanized the entire fan base because the team is definitely galvanized. Y'all remember when we was on and they was it was a press conference and they was playing Bryce at his locker, but you could hear the other players in the background. Life goes on, man. Them
Damn
fellas
sure
don't
do.
quit playing ball just because he got benched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go and truth be told, they know what the hell going on. They
They
see
know
Andy
what time
Dalton
it
out
is.
there. Yeah,
They know what time it is. They know what
yeah,
time it is, man. Even though,
As
man,
they
okay, I done seen people do interviews, right?
yep.
People ask them straight up, man, how do you feel about Bryce Young and this and that? Okay. They gonna give you a generic ass
That's
answer,
right.
you know what I'm saying, about Bryce Young
Yep,
without without shitting on him or this and that because
yep,
either they got to go commentate the team or anything like that. Now you take a beat writer who don't give a fuck, who got that press credential or whatever. His
yes,
job is to write what the hell going on. You
yep,
understand what I'm saying? They can't take him or keep him out the building. You see what I'm
yep,
saying? Now them guys who are Thomas Davis or this one or that one who works for the Carolina Panthers.
yeah.
Uh, 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 even
They gonna
uh,
stick to the script for the most part.
damn, it was somebody was saying something. Yes, I don't think it was that game they were commentating, and they were commentating another game. But they were saying these explosive plays, man. That's that's what I understand. I don't have nothing against Bryce Young as a
Yeah,
person or whatever,
yeah,
but he
yeah,
cannot make the explosive plays down the field that's
yep,
prerequisite
yeah,
to get ahead like that in an NFL game or to get
yep,
anybody behind. Cause if you stay close, if you stay a touchdown or a field goal, bro, you giving them motherfuckers a chance. You giving
yep,
them a chance.
Every
You
time.
got to put motherfuckers in the ground. You got to stab their ass. You got to kill these motherfuckers. You
yeah.
got to hit them with them damn big explosive plays down the field, go score. Defense come back three and I'll take it away and you go score again. You winning a ball game 9 times out of 10 when you doing some shit like that.
And go, you know what? For real fans, for the real football fan who know something about the damn game, right? When you hear even somebody like a Thomas Davis who's employed by the Panthers organization, so he must be careful with the shit that he says.
Got to.
But when
He
he
got to.
when he when he speaks and drops little nuggets for you to pick up, you know what the hell going on. When they make a comment that it was nice to see the explosive play,
Mm-hmm.
that's
That's okay.
saying, that's
There you go.
saying,
There you go,
yeah,
Red.
that's
There you
saying
go.
we ain't shit been happening 20 yards
We
down the
ain't.
field no
Yeah,
more.
yeah. We haven't seen the
That's what they
explosive play,
saying.
but yesterday he was saying, yeah, Bryce has the ability or some shit like that. Bryce has the
Right.
ability to do that. We just haven't seen it yet,
We ain't
or
been
some shit
getting it.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's talking out the
line.
side of
Hey,
his
go.
mouth.
Did you hear him
You
say it
understand?
in the locker room when he said throw it
yeah,
over their heads?
yeah,
He
yeah,
said that
yeah,
in the
yeah,
locker room. He said throw it over
yeah.
their head. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. See
They
that's the type of
336,
shit
they
we
letting
talking
you
about.
know. They
They
letting you
letting you
know. When
know.
you can do that, now we get into an element where it's forcing the defense to play a certain way that they're vulnerable and we could take advantage of them with Andy that we wasn't able to. But man, you got to be able to understand what the hell you hearing, man, instead of just being in your fandom.
And then see you see a guy like Gardner Minshew. He played good ball. Gardner Minshew is certified backup. You know what I'm saying? He
That's
win
it.
you 5 6 games, and then your guy's supposed to come back off an ankle injury or this or that, whatever. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Gardner
yeah,
Minshew is not. He has been a starter in this league, but he's not
yeah,
the consistent guy over there.
yeah,
He can go 1 week and go out there and beat the Ravens. Then the
yep,
next week he play like shit. You see what I'm
yep,
saying? And
yeah,
that's what we see. And that's what I
yeah,
said. This was a measuring stick game right here against the Raiders. And
yeah,
it was a good fucking win. Don't get me wrong.
yeah,
On the road against a team like that is a good win.
yeah.
Great win. Now you come back home, win, lose, or draw against the Bengals. You see what I'm saying? Then we play Chicago. We
And they
should go out
desperate.
there.
And they desperate, go.
Yeah.
And
Cincinnati
Chicago ain't
desperate.
playing good
Call it what
ball
it
either.
is now. They desperate.
Okay. Okay.
But they ain't
Okay.
playing good ball, Red. And Chicago ain't
Okay.
either. I gotta be honest with y'all.
Well, 336. I mean, Goat said it earlier. I was listening. I was in my car. I couldn't drive in. Goat said it earlier. Don't think for a minute that it's going to be a cakewalk. Even if it's a competitive game, that motherfucking game ain't going to be over until that final whistle sound. Because if you think for a minute that being up by 4 points or 3 points and thinking, oh, they're just trying to get in field goal range and let Chase Young get some sideline, not Chase Young, damn. What's the wide
Joe
Jamar
receiver
Burrow.
name?
You
Chase.
know,
Yeah.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Let him get just a little bit of air and let Joe Burrow see that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and see the Cincinnati Bengals can turn into the Cincinnati Bengals just like that.
Just that
And
quick.
people will stop saying they 0-2. Oh, Cincinnati back. You don't
Mm-hmm.
want to be
They
that
fuck off.
team where that switch
Yeah.
slip on with them motherfuckers.
Yeah. They fuck around and rattle off 3 or 4. You see what I'm saying? Then they
Yeah.
right back here. Y'all
Agree
early
with
in the
y'all,
season,
but
y'all.
based on what I'm seeing right now, they ain't doing nothing. So
But
I'm gonna go into this
3-3.
week thinking they ain't doing nothing, just like they haven't been doing nothing this
Okay.
whole time.
Okay. Okay. Well,
If you got
that's
good
well and
safety
fine.
play over the
That
top, you ain't got to worry too much about Chase. You just gotta have safeties that stay in position. Your corners got to be able to hang with them. We got good corner play right now. T.
and I
Higgins
mean,
just getting back. He just getting back from injury.
Well, I tell you, as a divisional foe, I wanted to know if I could come in here and talk some division because I had my little punchline. I said, "Damn, who woke the Panthers up? Y'all motherfuckers was going off yesterday." So, hey, look, I'm saying, okay, we got something to consider now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the division, it ain't gonna be Bryce Young. We look like the Panthers is ready to play some football. So, all I'm gonna say, 336 is, you know, looking forward. Looking forward, you know, is it gonna be every week what you saw yesterday?
and then Red, I'm gonna tell you
Well,
like this right here. I'm not gonna
yeah, go ahead,
fanboy that
bro.
shit. No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to
yeah,
tell y'all. No, it's not.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
now in the division, if you want to talk about the division, it makes it look better in the division.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
from what I seen from y'all yesterday, Red, we can go
yeah.
in there and do that to y'all. Or you know how we split. Y'all
That's
come and
right.
split with us, and we split with y'all when we at our best. When we
That's
at
right.
our best, we have
That's
done
right.
it. So
That's right.
then, hell, from what I seen from
Well,
Tampa the other day, now I feel like I can walk into Tampa, or Tampa walk
That's
into
right.
Bank of America, and I can
That's
get
right.
one. The only
That's
one I
right.
see I don't think I can get, and it's playing good ball, is them goddamn New Orleans Saints. I'm sorry.
Well,
I
and
tell
and
y'all
go.
that.
That's what
Let's
I
not
wanted to
sell
talk
shit.
about. That's what I wanted to
Let's not
talk
sell
about.
shit.
That
Okay?
that wide zone,
I tell y'all straight up. Now.
scheme got exposed yesterday.
yeah,
It
No doubt, no doubt, they caught y'all by surprise. And Dallas don't look to be who Dallas have been in the past. But Philadelphia, and they was desperate. I knew. I'm gonna tell you something. I had Philly beating them all the way yesterday because I knew it wasn't no way in the hell Philly was finna lose 2 weeks in a row. They just wasn't. They wasn't. And I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan, and I knew them boys was gonna play some motherfucking defense, and they did. So
Well,
yeah.
what
that's
I'm
well and
saying,
fine though, Red, but they had them against the rope. I didn't expect it to be that damn close, to tell you the truth, because I
no,
knew
I
they were
think
going.
most
I
people
say,
thought New
yo,
Orleans was gonna keep doing what they've been doing, but I knew that
no,
shit was gonna
no,
come to an
a lot
end
of
eventually.
people were saying, was they legit? A lot of people asked the
That's right.
question, was they legit? if they
That's
was
right.
legit. And I
That's
just
right,
seen this,
go.
and I'm gonna answer the question. I'm gonna say they legit. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
they legit. If you ask me the question,
All
I'm gonna
right,
say they
go.
legit.
Well, go when you
So,
ask
and
me,
you
I
say,
thought they was really benefiting from a good play caller and scheme. The Kyle Shanahan, the Sean McVay blended, all of that from the old man Shanahan. That's what it was. And actually, both go to be
Man,
honest with you, it's the same thing we running. That
Red,
well,
that
you
Red, the
got
that
to
problem with
Red.
I'm
it
Hey,
telling you
is,
now
name
that
for,
me, name me,
Kansas
for,
Red,
City shut
for
Red,
down
Red,
last
Red,
night.
Red. I got one thing to say. You
Red, for
name
three
me
weeks,
one,
we did the same
one,
thing
one.
too.
Name me one team that's as
Yeah,
tough as Philly is defensive front up front in the NFC South. Name me one
Kansas
team
City,
that's as tough.
Kansas City,
No, I
Kansas
said the
City.
NFC South. NFC South. In the
Oh,
NFC
in the
South.
NFC
Name,
South.
in the NFC South. Name me one
That's as
team that's
tough
tough
as that's as tough as Philly is up front.
tough as Philly is up front.
Well,
As
you ain't
tough as
gonna like
Philly is up
this.
front.
You ain't gonna like this, and you think I'm just talking shit, right? But through 3 games, if you go look at the
Don't you
defensive
say it, Red.
statistics, we are.
Don't you say it, Red. See,
I
Red.
just said it. I just
I'm
said
gonna
it.
call bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Okay,
Y'all ain't
okay,
fucking Philly.
okay.
A
So
bullshit.
so
A
so
bullshit.
so all I'm gonna tell you to do is go check the defensive stats thus far. We hadn't had a rushing touchdown scored on us, just like
Who
we
you
was
play
last year.
that's a running
That's
team
gonna
like
change
that?
week 6.
Yeah, who you
Huh?
play that's a running team like that?
Oh, so you trying to tell me that Kansas City ain't a running team? You
Pacheco
trying to
hurt.
tell?
Y'all,
Hold on,
if
go.
y'all was
Hold on, go.
Pacheco in
Hold
there,
on, go. Hold on, go. Hold on, go.
was
I'm gonna tell
Pacheco
you,
in
it
there when
ain't
y'all
just talk.
played him?
Ain't just talking about Pacheco. Ain't just talking about the running backs. I'm talking about Patrick Mahomes. You trying to tell me that Pittsburgh ain't a running team? You trying to tell me that Philadelphia ain't a running team with their quarterback and with right now the leading rusher in the NFL, Saquon Barkley. We done played all 3 of them.
Red. They ain't you
Go,
played
you
them
go,
week
go,
1, week 2.
go.
You
You
played
call
them week 1,
bullshit.
week 2.
You call bullshit. I'm telling you to check the stats.
You
That's all
you
I'm
you
telling
you
you.
ain't tough. You ain't tough as Philly, man. You ain't tough as
Go.
Philly up front.
We beat them. I'm telling you to go check the stats. Go and go. I'm gonna tell you something. You said something the other day. It didn't piss me off, but it made me want to engage in debate.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
said
yeah.
the other day. You said the other
Yeah.
day, as many others have said, that Philly gave us a win. Well, go. Let me tell you something. If that's the case, we gave Kansas City a win last night.
Okay. I
Okay.
mean,
If that's
hey,
the case,
that
if
that
that's the
that that
case,
hey, that hey, you call them like you see them. You call them
yeah,
like you see them.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
and I'm calling them like I see them. Y'all not
yeah.
as tough as fucking Philly up front, Red. Y'all not as tough as Philly up front. I mean,
Go.
hey,
All I
if
can
you
tell
want,
you
if you
is
want to
it's a
say
week
that,
by week league, and we gonna see.
yeah,
That's all I can say.
yeah. If you want to
That's all
say
I can
that,
say.
that's cool.
That's all I
That's
can say.
cool. That's cool. You can say it, but you ain't as tough as Philly up front. But the reason all I did was spark that question is to say this right here.
Yep,
The measurables, measure. All I do is I measure up teams. You see what I'm saying?
yep,
The set,
yep.
you know, us against the East, us against the West, us against. You see what I'm saying? Hell, who I thought a juggernaut was the 49ers. The 49ers ain't playing nowhere near it. You know what I'm saying? What they should be playing. They ain't playing nowhere near. So I mean,
You played pretty good
this year
yesterday.
right here, it might be a guy, it might be a team come from out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We thought Detroit Lions was gonna be tough. Goddamn, the Vikings is doing it, ain't it? With Sam Donald. You see what I'm saying? Look at the
Yep.
league. Look at the league, Red. Look at
It's
the
been
league. That's
wonky.
all
It's
I'm saying.
been wonky. I ain't gonna
That's
deny
all
that.
I'm saying.
But guess
Through
what
2
though,
weeks
go?
going
It
into 4.
always takes about the first quarter of the season before things to settle out. That's what we're getting
Okay,
into right now. We're going into week 4. Things is fixing to start
okay.
to settle out, and then the cream gonna rise to the top, and the shit gonna settle in the bottom. It happens every year. It happens every motherfucking year. And this year ain't no exception.
Well, we hit our stride right on time then, Red.
So say
Mr.
you.
Leo, what's
What's
going on?
going on, gentlemen? What's up?
What's
What's
up, brother
up?
Leo?
Not much.
I
What's up?
don't
I hope
Leo.
you're all well. Well.
Leo, you heard
well how you
what I just told 336. So say you.
Oh yeah, yeah. So say you, brother. You
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
so
They
Leo,
they
so
they ain't
so
like that.
Leo, what do you think? What do you think about the game yesterday? Give us your opinion about the game, your humble opinion, if you
Yes,
will.
sir. Thank you, brother. You know, there's a saying: the ball never lies. In the NBA, if somebody get a bullshit foul or they get a call, they go to the free throw line, they miss the free throw because the
Yep.
ball never lies. It's not
He
on
was
the
right,
team;
Leo.
it's on the quarterback play. And the
Yep.
football gods say, "Look here, all you pundits, all you know-it-alls, it's and this is just my opinion. I attribute the Bryce Young apologist to someone saying something about the LGBT community because on major media outlets because that's a third rail, so they never criticize them.
Right.
They never criticized Bryce Young. I could
Yeah.
only people I saw criticize Bryce Young openly with open, honest criticism were YouTube like podcasts and stuff like that. People just had YouTube channels, but never anybody on the major media outlets. They would say like, "Well,
Nope.
Bryce needs to sit down. He looked bad," but they would never openly criticize his play. And I just found it very, very odd. I'm like, "Hold up, this is odd." And I just said, "Okay, oh wow." It's like a bullying thing. They don't want to be seen as bullies. So
Hmm.
that to me, that's the way I looked at it. But it was a phenomenal game. The football guys are in our favor. Just like the David Tepper picked Bryce Young over CJ Stroud. He shouldn't have did it. He should have listened to the professionals. But he did what he wanted to do, and he got his nose rubbed in the shit. So yesterday, the major media outlets and all the Bryce Young supporters, they got their nose rubbed in shit because they saw what Andy Dalton did with the scrub ass players. So they say.
Mm.
Yep.
So what you say is that now what you think about David Tepper coming in that locker room and giving his new young coach that football? What do you read into that?
It's a good thing. I don't. I mean, yeah, I'm sure that the young man had to go to David Tepper and say, this is what we got going forward if Bryce Young continues to play. So this is not going to be good. And David Tepper saw them people in the stands with their bags over their head and all this
Mm,
other stuff. So he's a
mm,
very prideful man. So um,
And Leo,
He
and
also
go
losing
to
PSL
Leo's point.
owners.
To Leo's point, I saw a clip of that man, and he didn't come in with the ball held up like traditional game balls are awarded and say, "Hey, listen, great game out here, coach. Today, the team played inspired. Blah 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 blah. Game ball goes to coach. He went in there, he slammed the ball into something like game ball, motherfucker. You know
yeah,
what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? As if
Yeah,
to
the locker
say,
room
you
was lit.
told me, didn't you? You told me, didn't
yeah,
you?
Yeah, yeah.
exactly, yeah,
Red,
just what you said, yeah,
Red.
exactly.
That's why I said what I said, Red. He gave
Yep.
it to him because when they went in there, they never called they never called my owner name. They
Yep.
kept saying Brent Tillis. They said Dan Morgan. They like
Yep.
those were the only three in the room. Ain't no way that you gonna make not here in Carolina. And y'all know that shit.
I already
You
know
gonna
that, yeah.
make a major league change like that without that man being in that room or him being on Skype, fucking
You can't.
Zoom or
You can't.
Vimo or some goddamn body. You understand what I'm saying? He was in that
Yeah.
room some type of way. Don't play me like that.
And anybody who
Like
ever been in management or anything else know that you don't make an executive decision like that without
not
checking with
not
the
like
top
that.
brass. You
Not
don't
like
do it.
that.
You
Not
don't
like
do it.
that. Not that being we
If you do,
Well,
all
I
you
mean, the
risk
writing
losing
was
your
on the
know.
job.
wall.
That's it,
Yes,
Leo.
sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
you ain't gonna
That's
do
Yes,
it.
nothing
sir.
like that.
We know that
No.
I
Bryce
mean,
Young
but
was Tepper
how
boy.
much convincing you think you got to do though? The writing's on the wall.
Exactly.
Like you can see what this boy is. It ain't like you got to go in there and beg and plead with the man. The writing
Like
is
you
on the
Well,
said,
fucking wall. You
on
know
the
well,
what this
wall.
dude
336,
is.
336, 336. At 2 and 15, they still didn't get him out of
Yeah,
there. They still gave him a
Well, but
second
with
yeah,
chance.
Kendall,
because
they
it
they
was the
had to
first
see
year they had to
but they
play that
had
out.
to.
They
They
had to
had to
play
play
that
it
out.
out
Y'all know that.
No, no, they
because
didn't
as you
have to.
saw,
This is year
Kendall, the
two.
excuses were already mounting even after even after his poorest play the first two games. The excuses were still there. Oh, he don't have the requisite weapons. Oh, he's with a horrible franchise. Oh my God, he don't have the offensive line help. All the excuses were still there in the midst of his horrible play. So. You take the variable out, and you introduce a new variable, and then
The
the
same
product.
variable you introduced last year, by the way.
You're absolutely right. Same variable. Was like I said, wasn't nothing else. Wasn't a free radical. It wasn't nothing else. It was the same variable last year, and you got the same results outside of a win, but you still got the same product. So
Them is strictly
anyone would have
based
to
on the
conclude that.
owner. They talk shit about the owner. They
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
shit about the coach. They talk shit about receivers. They talk shit about the line. They talk shit about the defense. Come on, y'all.
And for 3 straight weeks though, the receivers have been getting wide open, y'all. That's
wide
why I
open.
was telling y'all, like I think it's a possibility this offense might actually be this good.
It
Or
could.
somewhere
Yeah,
close to what we seen
It could
yesterday.
be.
They did it for
Andy
three
Dalton
straight
wasn't holding the
weeks.
ball. He was throwing the ball with accuracy and timing. He wasn't back there running around trying to dance and all this stuff.
Running
It's
out of the pocket
obvious,
looking
man.
stupid.
Like, yeah,
Leo, the
running out the
NFC
pocket.
South has been transformed right before people's eyes, and
Yeah,
they still won't acknowledge how these teams are now being viewed, even with Andy coming along now around the league with the pocket quarterback. They ain't
yeah.
gonna acknowledge
If
it.
wasn't he
They
the
ain't
only
gonna
one who
acknowledge it.
he the only one who had 300 yards yesterday? Now, I mean,
And
what's
three
name them gonna play
touchdowns. Yeah.
tonight? Yeah, what's name them play tonight? So
Somebody
we'll
threw for
see.
300 yesterday. It might.
Oh no,
Your
It
shit,
boy,
my
was
your
Sam
man.
boy up
Darnold,
in,
My,
wasn't it?
your boy up.
Sam,
Yeah, your boy up in
no,
Minnesota.
yeah.
Yeah,
no, what's name threw for 300 too? Caleb Williams. He
Caleb.
had
Yeah,
348.
and a losing effort. Sure did. Sure
Yeah,
did.
yeah. No, I think he had 300 and something. 300.
he had
Yeah, I might be
348.
Sam
tripping on that.
Darnold had like
Yeah,
three
yeah,
or
yeah.
four
Yeah.
touchdowns.
But your
Sam
boy.
always had the talent, man. It just put it together.
Yep. And he's looking good. He looking good.
But
He ain't
the
seeing
end,
no ghosts no more. I tell you that.
no,
The
he
ghost of
got
Yeah,
New York.
that go shit.
He's seeing
because you
Justin
know what? Because
Jefferson.
ain't no pressure on Sam.
That's
That's
it.
what it
That's
is
it.
too.
Right there, Leo.
They ain't
It's
respect
hell. It's
because
hell
Sam
playing
wasn't
with that
supposed to
New
be the
York.
starter.
It's hell playing with that New York media, man.
Yeah, and when he went to
That back
Carolina,
page. That back page is real, bro.
yeah, they'll destroy you. Went to Carolina, it didn't work out. And now, because he was a starting quarterback, but he wasn't a starting quarterback for the Vikings. They was gonna put my man in.
Sure were. Sure were.
Well, yeah, there
Yeah,
ain't no
that
pressure. Ain't no pressure. He
there ain't
come
no
under the
pressure.
backup. He come under to be a backup. You know what I'm saying? And then he got
Hmm.
thrusted into the starting position. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If he don't do shit, he don't do shit. I
Yeah,
But
mean,
but
And
but
the
go
same
if
thing
he
is
keep
happening
up
over
at
here.
this clip. If he keep up at this clip, and Minnesota really want to play that guy, the boy that they drafted, he'll
they
be the
going to. They
highest.
going
He'll
to.
be the high. Well, Darnold will
Yeah.
be the highest sought after free agent
oh
next
yeah, yeah.
season.
Sam will get paid,
He
He'll
man.
gets
get
another.
paid,
He
Yeah, he
will.
gets. Yeah. He gets another shot. He gets another shot to go be a
and
bridge
he
somewhere.
will get paid.
Yeah, he gets another shot. Vegas probably will
Again.
catch him. You know what I'm saying, or something like that,
Yeah,
and be a bridge to their new quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like
Yeah,
that, man.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Maybe he
gets
goes to
another
the
payday.
Giants.
I don't. If I was
I
him, I wouldn't have shit to do with New York no more.
nah, he ain't
No,
no
going
me
New York,
neither. That's
anywhere.
why I was laughing.
New York going out there and pick them a winner. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
to
that's
go
not
with that boy
that.
neighbors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because one thing about it, that GM, Joe Shane, that's not his guy. Y'all, David Gettleman picked. Oh dang it, don't. That's not his guy.
Okay, so they got to move on. Yeah, they gotta move on.
They got to
yeah,
move
they
on.
are.
Yeah,
They
they got.
are. They are. They are.
Yeah, I can't wait to
You're
see
not
'cause
gonna
the
get
offense
nothing.
looks pretty good, man. It's the scheme that's Bryce Young is not fitting his skill set. Bullshit, man.
Yeah,
People kill me, man.
yeah.
So
But
if we
I
Leo,
don't
sitting
know
at
what fit.
what
Nothing
I
fits
was
his
saying
skill set.
earlier, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man, where I lose respect for people. I come on, as a Falcons fan, I talk my shit. We go back and forth with each other. That's all in good fun.
Hmm.
But I take seriously my watching the game and what I see unfold out there before me. And for people who still want to
With
say
my own two
that,
eyes, Red.
yeah, that's it, 336. Man,
Hmm.
if you consider yourself a fan or a supporter or whatever term people like to use of this ball club, the Panthers that y'all got, and you still want to say that it wasn't this kid after what you witnessed yesterday, man, you need to go and find you another team because you ain't no real fan. And I'm saying that, and I'm a motherfucking Falcons fan.
Not what it is,
red,
brother. These people
red, but
they
see,
not honest people, man.
we got we
Now
They
got
they
people.
ESPN
You
don't
you
follow
disingenuous,
the
you
Leo.
Carolina
you
Panthers
Just
you
like
football.
you
alluding
said, they
if you're alluding
disingenuous.
to
Yeah,
if you're alluding to Bryce Young, you got people and you got these are podcasters, these are or whatever national media guys. He sat there one game on the bench. And then you got people that saying he's taking it well, he's doing this, he's the ultimate teammate, yada yada yada. Because they're the ones that want him back. They want to see they
Well,
the ones that was making the excuses. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
well,
don't
go.
know if
My
he the
problem with
ultimate
that was the
teammate.
media shouldn't even be asking about him right now. Like they were
They
It's
shooting
a
going
the
to.
post game
narrative, though,
interview and
brother.
all that shit.
Yeah, they
Why are
got
That's
they
to.
it.
asking
There you
questions
go,
about
Leo.
him?
There you
But it's a
go. There you
narrative
go.
because he's the underdog. You have to. He's the underdog. So people always going to vote and root for the underdog until it's nothing actually. It's already proven. So it has to play out. But the narrative is that Bryce Young is the underdog, and if you have something critical to say about the underdog, then you're a bad person. So that's all that is. It's
He
just
ain't
a
even no
narrative.
Exactly.
underdog. He's just
Exactly.
under. Like he ain't no dog at all. The boy's just under. Like he under the
Yeah,
league. He's
yeah.
under everything.
Play wise, yeah, but physically, because if Bryce Young talks shit, like if he was rah, if he talked shit a little bit, he pushed back. Oh, they wouldn't necessarily be riding with him so much. But he just says he's meek, he's mild mannered, he doesn't say anything. So it's just like life. If if you got like a little nerd dude and the bully is bullying the nerd dude, you're gonna come to that dude defense because the nerd dude not putting up a fight. You're gonna always see it him being a victim. And that's what's going on. Bryce Young is not saying nothing. He's not putting up a fight. It is what it is. So oh, look at him. Oh, they're bullying him. Oh,
Oh,
we're
stop
gonna come to
saying,
his
oh,
defense.
stop, leave him
It's the
alone,
Well,
yeah,
I
leave him
it's
got
the hero. It's the
18
alone.
hero
games
Stop
versus
complex.
that
messing
bully
with him.
narrative. I
Stop
got
messing
18
with
games
him.
versus that bully narrative. Let's talk about it. Anybody think that he
That's
being bullied? We
rational.
got 18 games worth of shit.
You're right, brother. But reality versus people emotions is two different things. You're right. You're absolutely right. But it doesn't matter about the facts because emotions rule facts in this day and age, bro.
You know,
Andrew, what's going on? Andrew, was you at the game out there in Vegas yesterday?
no, I'm going next week to see the Browns play the Raiders, but
Oh,
Okay, okay.
nice.
I watched the whole thing. But I got to tell you guys, Leo, you hit on it. The people that still want to see Bryce Young, they're the ones that believe that he was the unicorn, the anomaly, the 5'9" dynamo that the National Football League has been waiting for 120 years. The immaculate throwing machine.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
Oh my
they're,
God! Oh my
they're,
God! Yeah,
they're
prototypical type does not matter, right?
yeah. It don't
I
matter.
fought
no,
that
no,
narrative.
no,
It
no,
don't
no,
matter.
no.
It don't
All
matter.
right, listen, don't believe your lying eyes.
Don't believe your
Why,
lying eyes.
why would you
Right.
believe your lying eyes?
Yeah,
He's what the press wanted him. They wanted him to be something that he wasn't.
yeah,
And Tepper, although I think he's finally learned, he fell for it.
yeah. He
And
fell
He
for that
fell for
Frank
narrative.
it. He
Reich
fell for it.
probably damn near had a heart attack trying to get that guy to win when he
Yeah,
knew from day one this guy doesn't belong in the National
he
Football
doesn't
League.
believe in the NFL. He
Oh,
doesn't belong.
hey, well, y'all, if y'all would indulge me for 1 second, just for a minute, right here, man. Now, look, you say what you want about David Tepper, but that's why I call him my. I talk shit about him. We all gonna talk shit, but I call him my owner. Cause no matter what y'all think about him, David Tepper wants to win. He wants to win. He wants to bring a championship to North Carolina because he's cocky like that. So he wants to win. He ain't out
I
here talking
agree
about
with
he
that.
just trying to bleed the franchise and move it and all that shit. Stop that shit. He wants to win. That's
Well,
why he gave them every resource. He opened up his checkbook and spent $355 million. You know what I'm saying? Told them guys to do what they
Ugo,
got to
he's
do.
also not
He
moving the
made a
team
mistake.
because he just signed a deal keeping the team in Charlotte. He's not moving
I
the
know that.
team.
And he made a mistake. We all know he made a mistake. He got caught. He got caught up. He got caught up out
everybody
there
makes
when he went
mistakes,
out there
Kendall.
and picked
Yeah,
Bryce Young. He
yeah.
made a mistake, and he know it.
Everybody
He know
makes
when
mistakes, but
when
you
But
got
he
to
gave
know
Kendall,
how
but
David
to.
Canales that
It
motherfucking ball yesterday, he get
yeah.
ready to rectify that
but
situation.
Kendall has been
Trying to
too
tell
many
y'all.
mistakes. Kendall, I hear you, brother, and I believe with 100% assured he wants to win. But Kendall, win at what cost? Because since he's been the owner, he's been trying to win, and pressuring these coaches. and these general managers to win right now when you can't win right now, especially if you don't have a foundation. He came, Ron was already there, but Cam was on the downhill stroke of his career. You hire Matt Rule. Matt Rule draft all defensive players, and you cool with that. But you pressure. You want Deshaun Watson. You want Sam. You want this and that. You don't let the process play out because David Tepper, just like if you know a person with an ego, they got an ego, but they envious too, brother. And he envious of Jerry Jones. He envious of successful. He was envious of Robert Kraft. So he wanted to
He
compete
wants to be
now.
the most successful. That's the thing about it.
And the
He
thing,
wants
He
to
want
be
to
and
be
the
like
most
the
you,
successful.
but
Roonies,
you have
like the
to take
Man,
Roonies. You heard him.
but
You
that
heard
to
him,
that.
Leo, when he
yeah,
said he
I'm
want to
I
not
don't
gonna
coach
say
knock
he
us
him
ain't
for
around
that,
till
competitive
he
though. But
die.
edge.
I just think he
Exactly,
But
was
but
Like
you
hey,
have
like
ready
the
to
for
take
it, and he
Roonies.
steps to
wasn't
that.
ready
Yeah,
for
Yep.
he got to
I'm not
it. It
take.
gonna
was a
go
He
against
learning
his
curve
didn't.
that he
competitive
wasn't ready
edge.
for, y'all.
But
I'm not
Kendall,
gonna
but
go
see,
against his competitive edge,
no,
y'all.
but can,
I'm not
but can,
because I probably would be out there the same way. I don't think I'd be head for. Now I know I want to pick Bryce Young. I know that good and damn well. I want to pick Bryce Young, but I'm
Right.
gonna be putting pressure on motherfuckers if I went out there and spent $2.8
He's a
billion.
billionaire,
I'm gonna
Leo.
put
Like you
pressure
got
no,
to
on
think
that.
about it. This dude
I'm
is
Kendall, I'm
gonna
at the
put
talking
top of the
pressure
about
on
food
the
before,
chain
but
and
I'm
where
talking about
he's at,
before
though.
Bryce Young. I'm talking about like, I'm
Yeah,
talking about Matt Rule. Like, there's no way in the
the
world.
dude,
The Panthers didn't
he's
have
at the top of the food chain and where he's at, Leo. And he
by
came here with the same
playing
mentality. But there's a
playing that
learning,
game. Yeah,
But
he
he
by
ain't taking
playing
there's a
that
no
game.
learning
excuses
Yeah,
for
curve that
nobody neither though,
there's a
Leo.
learning
He
curve
didn't
in
get
the
where he was
NFL that
taking
he's learning
excuses
as
from
an owner,
motherfuckers,
y'all.
Leo. He didn't get where he had
That's
taking
a
excuses
learning
from
curve you got to
motherfuckers.
go through.
Letting niggas
he,
call out of work. He ain't get to where he at by spitting up. Hey man, I gotta go pick up my dog today. My wife is a motherfucker. He gonna tell you, motherfucker, I pay you. Fuck your wife. You better come. You bring
Kendall,
your ass into work.
how do you get a good quarterback, Kendall? How do you get a good quarterback?
Hey, you get.
You
Hey,
draft
look at everybody else. That's the, I know you draft them, but people done broke some eggs before, Leo. Don't act like no
when
eggs
who
was broke before
who
in the NFL.
who name somebody who found who regenerated a quarterback out of nothing.
I said no. I ain't say regenerated one. I'm saying pick the wrong one. They've been plenty
No, no,
people
no, no,
that
no,
picked
no,
the
no. That's what
wrong
I'm
one.
saying. But you gotta pick him though. He never allowed nobody. He never allowed Matt Rule or nobody to pick the quarterback. He went and got that was already available and try to piece it in. And you
But who
can't do
fault
that
was
if you're
that,
trying to
Leo?
build a
Who fault was that?
foundation.
If Matt Rule knew better,
That's
Matt Rule should
him.
have told the man. Matt
But he
Rule should have
wasn't
told
trying
the
to
man
build a
no.
foundation, Leo. He was trying to
Yeah,
win.
That's what I'm saying.
Matt
That's
But you
why he
Rule
can't.
went and got
man.
veterans. He
But
was
you
trying to
don't win
win when
like
he
that
got
though.
here.
You don't. It's
And that's what
proven
I was telling
you
you.
don't
He was
win.
a rookie he was a rookie owner. And you gotta understand there's a learning curve that rookie owners gotta go through as well, just like quarterbacks and
Yeah,
everybody else.
yeah, Matt,
He's
Matt Rule
starting to
should have
learn
told the
things
man,
now.
look here, man. I got to pick me a quarterback if you want me to do it. No, they told him to go get Teddy Bridgewater. They told him to go get Teddy Bridgewater and go ahead and try to win now. And he said okay. He
Yeah,
said
but you
okay.
should have been told of that though. I mean, I, I hear what you're saying, guys, but he I ain't blaming him for trying. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong for
Yeah,
trying,
yeah. You can't blame him for taking a swing at it. You
but
can't blame him for
but
taking.
you're right. But you gotta if you just like he a hedge fund manager and you on the stock market, you gambling. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and when you
Sometimes you
lose,
lose.
you got to
Yep.
take that
And
responsibility.
Leo, I'll say it again. The way he stuffed that game ball in Dave Canales' stomach was almost as
Yep.
if like he was saying, "You one up me on this one."
Yeah,
Yeah, you got
You
exactly.
yep.
told
Yeah,
you told me my
I should have
pick. You
listened. You
told me
told me
it
you
was
was
my
right.
pick.
Yep.
Yeah, you told me it was my pick. I was yeah, hey,
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
was
sure
right.
Canales,
You was right.
as a businessman. See, these business meetings can get contentious, y'all. I'm sure he went in there to defend his system
Yeah,
and
he went in
says,
there
"Look,
defending
look,
shit.
Mr. Tepper, I think we're ready to win now. I don't, I think that the season is salvageable, and we have some quality players that Dan brought in here, and let's, I just really want a chance to let you see what it looks like." He says,
Hmm.
"Okay, well, all right, let's give Andy it." And boy, he knocked it out the park. He didn't have no choice but to come in there.
We literally had zero chance of knowing what kind of team we had with Bryce Young as
That's a
quarterback.
fact, Andrew.
Damn
Because
sure
That's
right.
a
You're
fact.
right, Andrew.
you have to have an offense to run an offense.
Yep.
You're
And
right,
with a
Andrew.
quarterback like Bryce Young, those receivers, it's like yesterday, after the game was over, I tweeted out, "Oh, that's what receivers are supposed to do." It's like, Is
Get
that what
down the
they're there
field and
for? To
catch a
catch the
ball.
ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had to see. I'm sure that Canales probably told him, I don't know what we got until we put someone out there who can run the offense.
Yep. Yep.
And boy, did it
Hey,
show
hey,
yesterday. I mean,
y'all hold on a second. Man, y'all step
Andy
on that
Dalton
like
had a
button
hell of a
for me.
game.
I got 100+ in here. I need 100+ likes, man. I need
Come
100+
on, y'all.
likes. Y'all do
Come
that
on,
for me,
y'all.
man. Just
Come on.
stop what you're doing for a second. Take a breath. Let's just take a breath. Go step on that like button. Please step on that like button. I just need you to do that. I reach my hand out to thee for you to go out there and reach your hand out to that like button and step on it. Hit it. Wipe your feet on it. Whatever you need to do. Do that for me, please, right now.
The
All
man is
right, fellas.
stretching his arms to you.
Stretching my arms out to you. Stretching my arms out to thee. Just do that for me. Y'all, we got a win yesterday. Win on that like button for me. Please
Yeah, we
help me out.
did.
Yes, sir. A road win, Andrew. A road win. We ain't had
But
a road
Kendall,
win in a
A
year or
big
Kendall,
something.
roll win.
do you know, Kendall, that Andy Dalton has started 2 games for this organization, and in those 2 games he's thrown for 700 yards.
Hey,
He,
I tell you what,
yeah,
I bet he catch your boy in about 4 games. I bet he catch that little 2,700 he did. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, goat. That fast, goat?
By week.
That
Yes, sir.
fast?
He gonna if he keep throwing for 300, Red, look at him.
You right.
He'll catch
You
him by the
right.
trade deadline. He'll
You
catch his
right,
ass
goat.
by the trade deadline. That
You
just
right.
tell you how much this motherfucker ain't shit. I told him. I told him.
Go,
I said that
ESPN
boy
had
ain't shit.
Bryce on pace for 2,000 yards this season.
It don't make no sense. 2,000 yards
Hey, hey,
had us had us
That's
going zero
horrible.
and 17. Zero and
Yeah,
17. Zero. Are we 0 and 17 now? I bet. Oh, I'm gonna check something and tell you where they got us at now. Now that we got a competent quarterback, how we looking in the draft order? I tell you how we looking in the draft order. We down to number 8 now. We down to number 8 now in the draft order now.
mm-hmm,
Number 8,
mm-hmm.
y'all. About to play our damn self out the top 10.
yeah,
That's just
but
for them.
I'm
But if
I'm okay with that.
Bryce Young at the helm, we up there picking number 1.
we
We out
we
there
number
already got to
one.
picking number 1.
But Kendall, you know what though, brother? The NFL already told the Panthers this summer that the Panthers weren't gonna be nothing but Bryce Young as quarterback. But
Yeah.
Nah,
everybody
Leo,
said,
they told you
"Oh, I
that
don't
didn't mean
believe it."
nothing.
No
Yeah, yeah,
prime
yeah.
Said
time
that
Remember that?
didn't
games.
mean
You're
nothing.
right,
Remember
Leo.
that?
Yeah,
Remember that? Oh, that don't
they
mean
said that
nothing.
don't mean
Oh,
shit.
you don't know what you talking about. You ever see Bryce Young and Dave Canal system? I constantly say it doesn't matter, y'all. He too small. Oh, you got to get off that size thing. You don't know what you talking about. I told him, I said, you know what? Just wait till September the 8th. I ain't gonna say nothing. So not now, but you know what though? All these people, all these podcasts, they done changed their tune, but they was hell bent. They was all in on this dude.
yeah.
Leo, I don't know why they do that though. Well, you know what? You said it earlier, and ain't no sense in me mincing words. You said it perfectly. It's being disingenuous.
Yeah,
If they can't realize that last Sunday night game between Caleb and CJ was supposed to have been Bryce spot. See that game was supposed to be a matchup between the last two number one overall drafted quarterbacks, but it wasn't.
it wasn't because they didn't
CJ
want to
was
waste
there.
no time. Yeah, they NFL said this is not competitive. That's why they took us from playing the damn overseas. Because it wasn't gonna be competitive.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, y'all.
They didn't want us to play Kansas City this year at all. But they had to put us on the schedule. But they didn't want us to play Kansas City because it's not gonna be an interesting game.
Oh, hey, see, I'll bring up the power rankings on Wednesday. See, either tomorrow or Wednesday. See, when I give you the power rankings. But hell, we might not be 32. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna give you
Oh, y'all
today,
won't
right now.
be. Y'all won't be.
Yeah, yeah.
They had the early
Now, like
ones
I
come
said,
out already, go. They had the early
yeah,
ones come out already. So y'all won't be.
yeah.
Y'all up around
And
27, man.
now I'm gonna go to Tankathon. Y'all know I be believing in Tankathon. I
Yeah,
be
I like
looking at Tankathon,
Tankathon too,
right?
go.
Okay. So now they got it. Tankathon got us at number 8. And y'all see
Mm,
how this now y'all see how accurate this thing is. That's why I love to mess with this app right here because it's
yeah, yeah,
accurate.
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna give y'all this right here. They already got a new one out. Okay, number 1 is the Tennessee Titans. Got them pulling Carson Beck. That's realistic, y'all. That's realistic. Number
Wow.
two, the Jacksonville Jaguars got them pulling Travis Hunter. That's realistic as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Number three
Mm-hmm.
would be the Cincinnati Bengals. Got them pulling Will Johnson. That's that cornerback out of Michigan. That's
Mm-hmm.
realistic as well. Number
Yeah, I like
four would
Tankathon.
be the Number four would be the Patriots. Got them pulling Will Campbell. That's another one of those offensive
Yeah, they
linemen,
need
y'all.
they need a
They need
lineman.
it.
Yeah,
You
they
understand
need
what
a
I'm saying?
Had
They
one.
need
they
a
need a
line.
left tackle.
That's
Yeah.
what they're
If
gonna
you
do.
watched that game
Okay.
last week, you'll know that.
They need
There
that.
you go. Number five is the Indianapolis Colts. They got him pull. I can't say that boy first name. I can't pronounce it. But McCollum from Arizona, that big wide receiver. He's
Oh, the big
6'5",
dude. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
run like a
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
goddamn
he
yeah.
really?
deer.
looked good.
You know
He
what I'm
Him?
saying?
looked good.
That's a weapon for Richardson and all the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that nigga there can't stretch the field with him, boy, he got to go.
Yeah.
I'm
He
trying to
got
tell
Yeah.
to
you.
go.
Number six, you got the Miami Dolphins pulling Shador Sanders, and he could go there. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm
he
saying?
can go
Because
there. Yeah, he can go
Yeah,
there.
he can go down
Wow.
there. He
he
can
go
go
there.
down
That's
there
a
He
to
can go
South
down there.
Florida.
He go down
amazing,
there.
dude.
Number seven is the Cleveland Browns. They got him pulling Mason Graham, that defensive lineman. You put some more
Oh,
pieces on that
dang.
defense. You see what I'm saying? That's that big
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
6'3" defensive lineman. Sit,
I
sit
like
right. He's a
Mason
three
From
too.
tech,
Michigan.
y'all. He's a
Yeah,
three tech.
from
Y'all
Michigan.
know
Yeah, he's
how I
from
love them
Michigan.
three techs from Michigan. Boom. Number eight, you got the Carolina Panthers. They got us pulling James Pierce. They don't have us pulling a quarterback. They got us pulling James Pierce. That's realistic, y'all. Number 10
Yeah.
is the Cowboys. They got him pulling Kevin Baines Jr. That's their other offensive lineman out of Texas. And
Yeah,
then number
yeah, yeah,
10
yeah.
would be the Bears. They got Malik Williams. That's their edge rusher out of Georgia. Boom.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
see how that's realistic. Top 10 right there, high fall. But it's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
change. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's going to change
Yeah,
from week to
depending on the
week.
season.
But
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying, yeah. But boom. If
I like
everybody in this
Tankathon,
panel right
though.
here is out here and agree with that right there, with that
Yeah.
assessment right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Look, he go
Leo,
running again.
Well,
excuse me, Mr. Leo.
Kendall. Now
Leo.
I hear you. I got my reservations on, but I'm gonna lose that bet, brother. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna lose that bet because he going the first round. He's a better quarterback than I thought he would be. So
Who,
I'm gonna lose
Cam?
that bet. No, no,
Who,
no.
Shador
Sure,
Cam?
yeah, yeah, should do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
He looked
prefer
good
Cam
even in
Ward
the
over.
rain the other night,
Yeah,
Leo.
yeah. He looked really good.
You know,
He going. He going first round. How much would that bet, Leo? $40,
Fifty,
$50? How much?
$50,
$50.
$50.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm sitting here to see y'all getting caught up with his daddy, man. Please,
no, no,
everybody,
Kendall. I watched
stop
it.
getting
To
caught up
me,
with his
Kendall,
daddy.
Cam Ward's a better thrower of the ball to me
No,
personally.
no, 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 no.
Kendall,
That boy,
Kendall.
I, yeah, yes, sir. Go ahead, Petey Quick. Yes, sir,
Hey,
Mr.
hey,
Petey Quick.
hey, who did you
what
say
up,
was the
Petey?
best? What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up,
All
brother? What's
right,
up?
bro.
Hey, who
Going
did you
on.
say was the best in the league and the best in the quarterback in the draft this year, next year?
Oh, they had Carson Beck going number one.
They still
They had
got him
Carson
up
Beck
there.
going. They still got him
Carson
going
Beck.
number one. Yeah, from Georgia.
I gotta look into Buddy, man. I ain't pay attention to him.
To me,
I'm gonna
Petey,
look
if
into
you
him.
want to give me, he's benefiting from a great team. But like Bryce, he's better than a Bryce Young. Now, don't get me
He's a
wrong. Now,
taller version of Bryce. Is all the fuck he is.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
you ain't
yeah.
hold. You
Yeah.
ain't, all you gotta do is tell me he's better than Bryce Young. I'm on it.
He's better, but like
He
I
ain't
said, he's
that
still
much better though.
benefiting. Yeah, he's still benefiting from having an all-star cast around him. You know what I'm saying?
That's Kendall. That's not true at all. None of their wide receivers getting
It
drafted
really
right now.
isn't, Leo.
I'm
And
sorry.
and,
I'm
and
sorry.
I, I'm
None of his
listening to
wide
him
receivers
talk.
getting drafted
And
But
right
I'm a huge UGA
Leo,
fan. I don't miss a minute of UGA football. And I'm gonna tell you
you and
something, man.
Red can talk your ass off.
All
You
right, go.
Kendall,
understand what I'm saying?
Kendall, that's a false narrative. Kendall, none of the wide receivers on Georgia team right now are getting drafted in the NFL higher than
But
the third round,
is
brother. None of
Not
them.
is he
now.
elevating
Not
them?
now.
I'm asking y'all. Is Carson Beck going out there week elevating them?
What?
Carson Beck
No,
testing
no,
him.
no,
Now
no,
is he blowing people out? Is he blowing
no.
people
No.
out? No, he ain't.
They
That
No.
defense.
damn near lost
That
to Kentucky
defense.
last week, Kendall.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Kentucky
saying.
had
That's
them on the
not
road,
Georgia's
brother.
game, though. That's not Georgia's game.
It's defense with them.
Yes.
That's what I just told
Georgia
Run
you.
the
will beat
ball, run the
somebody
ball and
48 to
defense.
3.
Run the
48 to
ball and play
3.
defense. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So Red, is he a number one overall
He
quarterback pick? Is he a number one overall
Okay, go.
quarterback pick,
So
Red?
go. I'm gonna give you the best, most concise answer that I can.
Don't try and pick me now. Don't try and pick
No,
me
I'm
now.
not gonna cherry
Don't
pick you. I'm coming straight to
Red.
you. I'm coming straight to you with this. Sometimes it's based on things other than just the pure talent of the player. Sometimes it's based on the team that's selecting at that position,
Yeah, that's
and
how we
it's
got
based
Bryce.
on what the team does. If that boy is in the Heisman race and Georgia win the national championship, it's going to be hard to beat him to be the number one quarterback selected.
That's how we got Bryce,
Yeah,
Red.
that's
Somebody
how it's
got a
That's
lot of
Red
predicated
That's
noise
on.
in the
exactly
back.
how we got Bryce.
That's what's
That's
all
Red Swan.
predicated on. That's why I said if that's what I said a month ago. I said if Carson Beck or Cam Ward or whoever take their team to the tournament, then they gonna be like what 11-0. They're
That's
gonna
a
be
fact.
playing a high game. So it's gonna be hard to pass on them boys because they had a good season. They had a Heisman season. But if they don't do either of those things and they just playing a regular bowl game, they not going in the top 10. Not one of them. Not Shadura go before both of them.
That's
And
Red Swan.
actually, where it's shaping up now is it's next year's class and the year after that that's getting it. See, when you
That's
get one
gonna
of
have
these
them generational
quarterbacks,
players in there. Them
that's
generational
what I'm saying.
quarterbacks
That's
gonna
what I'm
be in them.
saying. Go when you get
I'm
one of these
telling y'all now.
quarterbacks. When you get
Telling
one of
y'all.
these quarterbacks that's been looked at as the number one pick for 2 years in a row, that's when you know that it's a lot of interest around them. But when you get a guy who just kind of coming in and hey, he's a selection this year, that's when to me that's when it's always sort of like wishy washy. What are you getting?
Yeah,
See,
yeah, yeah.
like it or not, Bryce was projected as the number one pick for 2 years in a row. Now, I'm just gonna keep it
Yeah, he
100.
was.
I'm gonna keep it
Why,
100.
man? Why? Why was it? Why was it?
Program,
Look here, Red. I'm a
program. Go.
motherfucker. Red. I'm a Carolina Panther from the heart to the toes of my feet. To the somebody got a lot of background. Hold up now.
It's
Please don't
whoever
holler at
got
me.
that comic book looking face on,
I
man.
literally,
Yeah,
the
My
city
bad.
of yeah, mute up.
yeah. Sit of honor. You got to mute out, bro. 'Cause you got a lot of background noise. Whenever you're ready to speak, just unmute yourself. Hey, but look, from the sole of my feet, Red, to the crown of my goddamn head, I'm a
Yes, sir.
Carolina Panther, and I will
Yes, sir.
not let this
Can
motherfucker.
y'all hear
I
me?
will not. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
you got a
clear
lot of
now.
background noise.
I'm trying to mute it. Hold on.
You cleared now.
I got you.
Q cleaned it up.
Okay,
Yeah,
appreciate it.
there you go. There you go. I will not, Red. But over my dead body will I let this franchise make another damn mistake like they did Bryce Young. I told them this would be a 2 year disaster. Disaster. And look at this
Here
shit
you
right
go.
here. Do you see how people around here smiling and talking to each other
Don't say
again and
over
all
my
kinds of
dead
shit like
body.
that over my dead body? You understand what I'm saying? You would not.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to go get Carson Beck. We will pick James Pierce and go next year because my owner just gave my head coach the game ball that gives him 2 more years right there. He ain't
Oh
under
yeah.
pressure. He ain't in the hot seat. He can wait till next year to pick his quarterback
Yeah.
if so needed. I'm
Well,
telling you
Bo, I
now.
didn't tell you in a real world.
Just beat
That's
that.
what you should do. Not get Carson back, but I'm gonna tell you what these niggas gonna do because they feel the pressure of getting that quarterback position right now. So I hate to tell you this. This time around, they're gonna let Canales pick his guy, but they're gonna pick somebody that can sit behind Andy.
I
But they
like
not. They're
Canales.
trying to make sure they don't fuck it up this year.
And I'm
I
fine
like
with that.
Canales.
And I'm fine with that. And I'm fine with that.
But they getting a
What?
goddamn quarterback with that first pick. I hope you know that.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna be a top 10 pick though.
We ain't
And
winning that
you know
much,
what?
cuz.
You know what, City of Honor? He might be right, Q. I'm telling you, he might be right.
For us to
Cause it
not
might
be in the
be.
top 10. Hold on. Red Swan, how many games y'all win last year?
7-10.
And
And we
where
got
y'all
number
sat at?
eight. Number
Number
eight. two
8.
years in a row. 7-10, number eight. It's a lot.
So 7 games got you in the top 10, is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Years in a
We
row,
not
too,
winning more
Q.
than 7 games,
Two
dog.
years in a row, too, Q.
We
I
gonna
like
win
Canales.
10 games. Y'all gonna have to pay Ronnie.
Oh, okay. All right then.
What
I
the
like
fuck?
I
Canales.
ain't
Bro.
saying not.
What?
I ain't saying not a
That's
damn
my
thing
coach.
else.
That nigga
Let
crazy.
me
That's
mute
my
while
I
y'all
like
tear
coach.
his
Canales.
ass up.
I'm not saying nothing to this cartoon character ass nigga over here, man. I'm not.
I like
I'm not
Canales.
fucking with this shit
You
here.
gotta win
I
over
like
there 10
Canales, bro.
games, man. I like Canales. We ain't gonna win
I
10
like
games.
Canales.
I like Canales. I like Canales.
I,
I'm not
I
winning
love
10
him.
I
games.
I
like
love
him
him.
too.
I
Hell,
love
I
Pitt.
just like
hell
I love
no,
him.
bruh. Hey, City of Honor, will you like to put a bet out there with Ronnie? You and Ronnie? Would y'all like to put a bet out? I mean, Ronnie already got bets out there. You want some? Hello? Hello?
What's the
nigga,
bet?
nigga quiet as
What's
a
the bet?
motherfucker, ain't he?
He called your name, City of Honor. I want to get a piece of that too.
Hey, go.
What's the bet?
Uh,
What's preventing us from winning 10 games?
Who said that?
what's preventing us? What's preventing 336?
That three three
What's preventing us
six.
from?
Three
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 Yeah.
six
six.
happened this morning too.
Three
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 three six.
six.
Let me get some of that money.
You
Let me
know
get
what's
some of that 10
preventing
game
us?
money.
Y'all
You
go
know
ahead.
what?
Y'all
I
go
asked
You
ahead.
a
know what's
simple
preventing us
question.
from
That's
winning
all.
from 10 games is gonna
Yeah.
probably be the fact that we lack
Pass rusher.
a put together defense. That's
Q,
probably what's
Q,
gonna cost us about
let
three
me
to
get
four
some of this
games right
money.
there.
Let me get some of this money before you make it obviously plain to them. Let me get some of this money. 336.
Now we gonna be competitive, but we not gonna. You still need a defense, cuz.
Red, I'm still waiting on City Honor, Red.
Okay.
I'm still
He
waiting
done
on City
went
Honor.
totally quiet, go.
Yeah, he went blank
Okay,
Yeah, you
but
on
the
start
us.
only
talking
thing I'm
money.
saying is,
Q spent all that time
I
clearing his
understand.
microphone up. Now he can't say shit.
I understand we need a defense, y'all, but that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, uh, with your offense keeping your defense off the field, actually being able to maintain drives, I think we can be a little bit more competitive than what y'all saying.
Hey, but look
But
up 3-3.
but you
A
think
little
we
bit more
10 games competitive right now?
hype.
Now, granted,
Okay.
I know we're gonna win some games. I say 7 at the most, but 10 is a stretch. When, like I say, you're going up team against teams like we got Kansas City this year. You know,
I
you
got him,
you
KC.
Okay.
got
I got him.
teams that got offensive output. You got Cincinnati coming up. You got
I,
Atlanta twice. I know nobody's afraid of Atlanta. I got you. Nobody's afraid of them. Okay.
I got
You got Washington coming up. You got a lot of these teams that can put up some points on the board.
hold up,
And you're
Q.
gonna be in
Hold
a
up, Q.
duel.
Hold up. Let me
Damn,
talk. Let me talk.
I
Hold
let
up.
y'all
Hold
I
up.
let y'all niggas have the whole time. Go ahead,
Hold
go
up.
ahead, go ahead.
Hold up
Go
one
ahead.
second. 336.
Uh,
Cincinnati 336. What where we at with Cincinnati? Give win or loss. Just tell me win or loss. Win or loss now. Win or loss.
I say we
Cincinnati.
beat Cincinnati. They 0-3 right now.
Okay, okay. Chicago.
I haven't.
Win or loss.
Y'all are basing Cincinnati
Hold
based on
up.
the fact that they
Look,
can
look,
flip a
look, look, look,
switch.
look. No, no,
All I'm
no. I
saying
didn't
is they
ask
ain't
y'all that.
played good
I didn't
football
ask
yet.
y'all that. We're gonna go through this right quick. We're gonna go through that quick.
Okay,
Ask me.
Chicago. Win or loss. Win or loss.
That's the win.
we can beat Chicago.
No, no. Okay. The Falcons. Win or loss.
That's the win.
Okay.
We can
The,
beat
the,
Atlanta. It's a home
the
game, right?
Commanders. The Commanders. Win or loss.
That's the win.
It's a dub,
All
y'all.
right. Broncos. Win or loss.
That's the win.
The
The
Saints.
Broncos are
Win or
not
They
loss.
they
playing good
beat the Bucks
football.
yesterday in
That's
Tampa
a
Bay.
loss.
But keep going,
That's
keep
Oh,
going,
all
that
right.
keep
that's a
The
going.
loss.
Saints. The Saints. Win or loss.
That's a loss.
The Giants in Germany.
I
Win
say
or
we
loss.
lose to the Saints.
That's a win.
We can beat
Okay.
the
Kansas
Giants.
City. Kansas City. Win or loss.
It's gonna be tight,
I
but that's
say
gonna
that's
be
a
a loss.
loss.
Okay. The Bucks. The Bucks. Win or loss.
We're gonna split it,
The
so we might
it,
win
yeah, we're
that
gonna
one
split.
and lose the next one. So I'm gonna say
We'll
win.
win the home game and lose the away game.
Okay. The Eagles.
Maybe.
That's a loss.
Okay. The Cowboys.
That's a win.
Got that. A win against the Cowboys.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Cardinals.
That's a win. We could beat
Bucks
them.
again. Y'all said that's either or. And then the
yeah,
Falcons at the end of the year. And then the
that's a
Falcons at the end
win.
of the year. So that's a win.
That yeah,
Okay.
that's going.
So
Yeah,
Go
that's
tell
the
me how
win.
many of them games you really think we completely out of.
hell, that's them 10 games y'all talking about. Y'all got us winning about 10 games
But
right there.
I'm
Yeah,
asking you though. How many of them games are we really out of
None of them.
if our offense can maintain?
None
None of
of
them
them.
and we
teams are
got a
playing great
quarterback.
football
If you
right
think
now.
I'm gonna stand here and say that y'all gonna sweep us, you drunk and
Nah,
high both at the same time, bro.
yeah, I don't know about it because they had the
But
they had the champs on the ropes last
They
night.
got to be
but
red
y'all
Yeah,
know
storm.
yeah.
y'all know at some point in time they get ready to get film on us, right? Y'all know that, right?
Oh, they already got it. They already got it. They
I
got it
know
this
y'all do
morning.
know that, right?
Cincinnati,
Y'all do know that.
Cincinnati had a scout team at y'all game yesterday in Vegas.
That was a
We got
good
a
game.
competent.
Cincinnati ain't playing good ball. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Cincinnati ain't got that
And
run game no more.
We
none of
got
them
a
teams that
competent
go just
quarterback.
named is really playing good ball like that. None of them.
Cincinnati ain't got no run game no more, so they they
I
they
just want to know how
neutralized.
y'all niggas go from I don't want to see Andy Dalton at all to we got a competent quarterback now.
I
Because
didn't
A
say
everybody
win
that.
do
know
a
who
lot
Tell me
of
about it.
Cincinnati
things,
want to
Q.
see,
A
Andy.
win
That's
do
a
a lot
lie.
of
Tell me
things,
about it.
Q.
For
A win
God
do a lot of
damn.
things.
I
A
remember
win do
I
a lot of
damn
but
near
things.
stood alone when I said to
but
let that
red,
nigga play.
a big win
No, you
though,
didn't.
a
No,
That's a
big
group of
win,
niggas.
I was an
convincing
Yeah,
advocate.
win.
I
yeah,
was an
three three
advocate.
six, three three
I was
six.
definitely an advocate.
All I would
Now
say,
we winning
all
10
I would
Hey
games.
say,
Red.
Now
and
we
you
winning
ain't,
10
Hey,
games.
hey Red.
Now we
Yeah,
winning
I
10
remember
games.
I
yeah,
remember
Q.
before the season we would ask some of these niggas if Andy was playing and starting, well, we won't give us so much. You might get
That's
five.
right.
Fuck
That's
that.
But
right. That's
but
right.
Now
Q,
all of
but
a
Q, we
sudden,
got. I'm looking at
oh
New
okay.
Orleans Saints Andy Dalton though. That's what I'm looking
Okay.
at. New Orleans
Okay.
Saints Andy Dalton
And
lost
it
his.
wasn't
I
shit
could have
2 weeks
swore Penny.
ago.
I could have
But he
swore Penny
lost. But
Cut was
Andy
a good
Dalton,
advocate.
he
Leo, they on here talking about 10 wins, Leo.
10 wins with
man. I
Andy
mean,
Dalton.
Hey, there you go. Let's get some of
That's
that money.
crazy.
What you say your name is again, bro?
10 wins. That's a
City
lot of
honor. That's
wins, man.
city honor. That's city
Yeah,
honor right there. City
City
honor.
That,
Did you
honor.
that
hear me?
sound lock
City
that money
honor.
up.
You gonna make a
City
bet?
honor.
You
That
gonna make a
you
bet?
hey listen. You
I
can't come
put a
on just talking bullshit now.
no,
Sometimes
I'm
you
not.
gotta yeah, yeah. So
I
you throwing bets?
I do a 50 with Q or
Oh
whoever.
hell,
I
I
do
want
one
some of
bet.
that money
No. Q
too.
ain't ask
What's
you
up?
shit. I asked you. I asked you.
Well,
Q ain't ask you shit.
whoever. I do it for Go.
Go
We
ask
could do
you.
How
It's
50,
on
about
10
Red
Go ask.
games.
Swarm?
It's on
10
10.
Where
games.
Well,
Kitty?
10 games.
Where
How
Kitty
about
at? Where
Red
Kitty at?
Swarm?
I
That's
don't think we're
fifty
gonna get
dollars.
10. We might
Can
win eight.
Red
We
Swarm
might
get
win eight
50?
of 7.
Kitty at?
What the
Look,
auctioneer at? What the auction? Red Swarm, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50 for Q, 50 for Q, 50 for Q, 50 for. No, can
our
Red Swarm
schedule,
get 50?
our
Where
schedule is
Kitty at? Where
actually
Kitty at?
weak.
Hey, you
We got a
locking
weak
that up, City
schedule.
Honor? You
City
gonna lock that
honor.
up?
$50. Yeah, I lock it.
Okay,
Oh
that's a lock.
shit.
That's a
Can
lock.
Red
Okay,
Swarm?
Kitty,
Can Red
you
10,
got
Swarm
that
get
10
Kitty?
50
What
for
you
wins.
got
Q?
that for?
10
City honor,
wins.
Kitty.
10
City
Leo.
honor,
Man, I
lock that up.
don't know,
$50.
man.
$50.
Leo,
Ten
$50.
wins is a lot,
City
dog.
Leo,
honor. Wait,
if you
City
look,
honor. I'm trying to hear you lock in with Red
yeah, I
Swarm.
said we locked in. That's
Okay,
50.
Kitty. Okay,
Yeah.
So
Kitty.
you
Okay,
locking
Kitty.
in with me and
Thank you.
Red
Thank you.
Swarm. You locking
Trying
in
to
with
Go,
me
run
and
that
go,
Red
money.
Swarm.
go, go,
Yeah.
go, go. We go.
Are you locking in with Red Swarm or you just locking in with me?
Kitty
With
says she
you.
got it.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
no,
I
she
know
said
you
both
locking in with
of
me.
us.
Uh,
That's okay. That's because if you talking like
okay,
that, I
I'll
don't
take
want to.
a
Oh,
hundred.
yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take a
It's a
hundred. Let's go.
He
Lock
said,
me
okay,
in.
okay. He gonna lock in
Lock
with
me
Red.
in.
Okay.
Bama,
Lock
oh
me
He
in
yeah.
gonna
on
come
lock in
Okay.
both.
with
on,
me and
man.
Red.
Thank you.
He
Thank
gonna
you.
lock in
Oh
with
Thank
me
you.
and
shit.
Red,
They
Kitty.
trying to
Thank you.
talk
With me and
money.
Red.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you.
With me
look.
Thank
and
you.
Red.
I like
With
this
me and
shit
Red,
here.
Kitty.
I
With
love
me.
Look,
it.
to
Lock
the
in
I
with
love
hundred
me
it.
and
dollars,
Red.
If
man.
y'all look
I
at
love
it,
it.
what team should we be scared of? Besides the
No,
Chiefs,
that's for
the
you to
Eagles.
determine. That's for you to determine. That's for
I'm
you
not
to
scared of
determine.
no team because we got Andy. Now, if we put Bryce out there, I'm gonna
God
Oh,
give
damn.
y'all
That boy
100.
talking
But
big
if we
boy.
got
Andy got
Andy,
these niggas feeling
God
themselves.
damn.
Yeah,
if
Hell
we got
they
yeah.
is. Yeah,
Andy,
they is.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
they is.
yeah, if we got the Andy out there, we winning 10 games, man. Our schedule is not strong.
You know what I'm gonna
I
do?
like it
I'm gonna
because
go
you
back and
standing
pull
on
the
it now.
film of all these
You got
motherfuckers
to.
that
You
didn't want
got
nothing to
to.
do with Andy before the season. I'm gonna
Where
see if
Hold
they
on, hold
MDJ
still
on,
feel
Q.
the
Black ass
same
at?
way 2
Where
weeks
Hold
ago.
on,
MDJ
That'll
Q.
be
I was
Black
an
at?
interesting,
advocate,
Where
Q.
Q. That'll be
MDJ Black
I
at?
interesting,
don't want
Q.
to see Andy.
MDJ
I was an
is the
advocate.
leader of the Andy Dalton. He don't want to see MDJ is the
I was an
leader of the
advocate
group.
for
I
Andy.
don't want to see it.
I wanted to
That's
Cause,
it.
see more than Dan. I didn't want to see Bryce out there. I don't give a damn who it was.
Because we not getting the top
That
two
was the case.
quarterbacks in this draft. We gonna be good enough to not be out the top 10. So we're not gonna get the top two quarterbacks. So why would we waste our pick on a first round quarterback when y'all don't even think these other quarterbacks gonna be really good? Y'all banking on the year after. So we give Bryce away. We try to do some shit to get a first round pick on the following year, and then we go get our quarterback.
Nobody's gonna give you a first round pick for Bryce
Well,
Young
look
though.
here.
That
You
And
ain't
ain't gonna get
Bryce
no
happening.
and
first.
You're
Bryce
not
and
You
getting
ain't
Derek
no
gonna get
first
no
Brown.
round,
Bryce
I
dog.
don't
Young.
like
That
Derek
ain't.
Brown.
Oh, I
Bryce
got you. I
Young ain't
got
Man,
you. I
y'all
got
ain't
you.
trading Derek Brown, man. What?
Man,
Nah, they
Man,
ain't trading that dude, man. They need that dude,
what?
man.
he
What?
wasn't he wasn't wouldn't get no pressure on the quarterback.
It's not
Like,
about
Oh
getting
my
pressure, bro.
God.
That's not
He
it. That's
triple
Nobody
not
was
it.
at the
team.
time,
And he was triple
but
You
team
nobody
do
too.
was
know
at the time.
that's not his style of D
That's
tackle. You
not
do
it.
know that,
He's
right?
not Chris Jones. You compare him to Chris Jones and Aaron Donald. You come on, man. Y'all
I'm
can't do
just
that,
saying,
man.
Brian
That's
They're
like
two different
compare.
represent.
That's like
But he's
styles.
comparing
also
Brian
playing in
Burns to
different
Lawrence
systems as
Taylor
well.
or damn the dude who.
Yeah,
That's like comparing
exactly,
Brian
Now
Burns
Leo.
to them
that's
other boys.
extreme, Leo. That's
Exactly.
extreme, Leo.
Exactly.
Lawrence Taylor.
Exactly.
Well,
Come on,
I'm
bro.
just saying, like the compare.
I
I
mean, but
said,
you're
bro.
right though.
I
You're
said,
right
Chris
though.
I
Jones
mean,
wasn't the Hall of
damn, but
Fame.
it ain't that
You're right
far
though.
off. But god
That is
damn,
what you
You're right
mean. That
though.
Man, Derek Bryan
He's
had
not
one
that
good
type of
you
year.
dude.
saying Derek Brown and somebody? Come on, man.
I compared
God
Derek
damn.
Brown to Aaron Donald and Chris Jones. He not on their
Exactly.
level.
Yeah,
Derek
He
Derek.
not
Brown is not a
he
three tech. He's not a three tech. He's
two
not a.
different
He's
type
never
of
been a three tech.
techniques, two
A
different
two down
styles.
type of tackle.
He
He's
overrated,
not a
man.
three tech.
Who's
He's
that?
God
overrated.
damn! Now he
God damn.
overrated.
I,
I
God
I
didn't
have to
like
I
it.
damn!
I
have to
didn't
agree
say
with
I
I
didn't
have
What
to
like
the
that
agree with him,
fuck
man.
is
Kid.
the
Dale.
This
odds?
nigga
I
job
set
agree
an
with him.
what is his
all
job in
world
before
100-year
defense?
I agree with him.
tackle
I agree with
That's
record,
him.
and
one
he
year.
overrated.
That's one
I
year.
I
What's
agree
his
with him.
job
He's
on
Lord
he's
offense
have
for
mercy.
defense?
Y'all
he,
niggas
Whoever
got
he,
think
y'all
he's
He
he's
been
niggas
here
y'all
overrated.
got
going on 4 years.
he's a
And
second tier player. But
yeah, he's
I
not
Lord
first
have
understand,
tier.
but
mercy.
he's a second tier
Leo,
defensive lineman though.
This
I'm
what
not
happens
You
when
gonna
you
know,
just
I'm
start
finna
letting
shut
niggas
my
I'm not
talking
mouth.
gonna
crazy up in this
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna
motherfucker, man.
I know what I
I'm not
need to
gonna let
shut
you
up,
Leo.
Q.
I'm nice enough to let
No,
y'all speak y'all mind, but
no,
y'all boys just
no,
talking stupid
no,
now. I just let y'all have this shit here.
Derek
I
Brown
never.
came in there and replaced Starla Tulale and KK Short. He did not play beside KK Short. He came in there the first year. Jalen Carter was the best three tech coming out of that motherfucker. It took him to this year right here to start shining. Fucking Jordan Davis, six
Right.
eight, goddamn 340 pounds, and it took him this year to start shining as a run stuffer. Derek Brown came in that motherfucker as a man, his
Derek
motherfucking running game,
Brown got
and
bit.
started taking on
Get
double
Dell.
teams.
Get
Y'all
Leo,
Dell.
are
somebody got a
bullshit,
question
Leo.
for you,
Get
Leo. I
Dell.
know y'all talking
They
about
Hold,
D
but
bought
let,
Brown.
him
let me let me
soft
ask
his
Somebody
Kendall.
got a
first year
question
or
for
two.
you.
Let me ask Kendall. Did Derek Brown get benched one time? Did he
Oh,
get benched?
idiot ass Matt Rule.
Matt Rule told him to lose some weight, so he wanted him to
Hey
come up
Red.
there and play. He don't
Hey
take no
Red. And
drugs
anybody else
anymore.
Come
listening?
on.
I just said they hyping him up, but he got benched by his coach.
You take a
Thank you.
goddamn tackle out of philosophy and then tell this nigga to lose weight. Leo, you know better than this shit right here, man.
He got benched. He wasn't that
I'm
good.
giving you sense, Leo. Now,
Yeah,
don't make me have to start saying this shit, Leo. You know better than
No,
this.
he's not that
Derek Brown
good,
is
Q.
overrated, brother. He's a good
Yes,
player,
Oh
but he's
my
not what y'all
God,
making him
you
out
yes.
to
you
be.
being a jackass right
Hey,
now. Is
Q.
No,
what you
no,
being.
no.
Being a
He's a,
stop,
jackass. A nigga,
he's a
stop,
good
come on, man.
he's a good
He's
These
player.
stop.
overrated,
tackles
Q.
manifest in year 3 out of 4. Three
He's a
out of
good
four. It
Leo,
take
player.
them.
if they come up
Fuck it,
in
fuck
year
it.
two, that's the man. If they come up in year two, that's the man. It takes them 3
Leo,
years, Leo. You
Dopey
playing on the
wants your
fucking line, Leo.
QB
Stop that
evaluation,
shit,
man.
Leo.
Of who?
Stop that shit, Leo.
He can I read the question, Q? Dope, can I read it?
Go ahead, Red. Go ahead, Red.
So
Yeah,
Dopey
yeah.
Nightlife. Hey Leo, Cam Ward, Quinn Ewers, or Drew Alliar in the 2025, my brother.
Cam Ward is a superior arm talent. He could throw off platform. He's accurate, and he's mobile to a degree. He's the better quarterback out of the three. Drew Allar, he's a big guy. He has a strong arm, but he doesn't move the needle. He can't. He's not accurate deep. And Quinn Ewers is a product of the talent around him. Nobody on Miami offensive side of the ball is getting drafted in the
Which
NFL first round. So it's
Cam
Cam Ward.
Ewers, Cam Ewers transferring from school to school because he trying to get his goddamn moment. And you would tell me Quinn Ewers is a product of what's around him after
Yeah,
everything he just got drafted and they turn around, they started fresh, and
he
this
made my
motherfucker
point.
blowing niggas out
Isaiah
with
Bond is getting drafted in the
nobodies?
first. No, Isaiah Bond came from Alabama. Isaiah Bond is getting drafted in the first round. The running back is Blue is getting drafted in the second round or later. They have
That would you say he gonna get drafted in the
and
second round?
the tight end from Texas is getting drafted no later than the third round. No later than the third round. It's a
Okay.
product of the talent
Leo the
around him.
scout. Leo the
Listen,
scout. I'm gonna
listen,
make sure
listen,
I
listen.
put this down. I'm
But
gonna write this down.
write this down. But write this down. Last year,
Yeah.
but real quick though, who was Washington quarterback last year?
Oh,
Come on, Washington
Penix.
State.
No.
Penix.
Who
Cam.
was what? Okay, no,
Penix.
Okay,
Talking about Michael
so
Penix.
yeah, Penix. Okay,
Yeah, Cam Ward went toe to toe with
so
him
no,
and
red,
okay.
no, red, no,
My bad, Leo. My bad,
red. It
Leo.
wasn't
Go
toe to
ahead.
toe
Go
red.
ahead.
It wasn't even a competition, brother. It was
That's a fact.
they played in Washington at home. Cam had 3 and some change. Your
That's a
boy
fact.
Pennington had 200 yards, and Penning had two NFL wide receivers. No wide receiver Cam Ward had got drafted. Period.
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
better than him.
I have to give it to him. You're
So
right.
this is what we about to do with Cam. We're gonna make
That's what they're doing.
the excuse
That's what
train
they're
over
doing.
here.
I didn't
Mm-hmm.
make no
Excuse
excuses,
train is
Q.
what we about
I
to
didn't
do.
make no
Just
excuses.
cause you like
I'm
him. Just cause you like him.
Q. I didn't make no excuse. I told you the facts. I didn't make no excuse. Quinn Ewers
That's what they're
last year,
doing.
two of the wide receivers that Quinn Ewers, no, 3 of the players on the offensive side of the ball that Quinn Ewers had at the beginning of the season. The running back got hurt, so I'm not counting that. But Sanders got drafted and Adonai Mitchell got drafted. Those are 2 starting players on the team. He went back to school. Isaiah Bond and a tight end getting drafted. Miami, the University of Miami down there. Now, don't get me wrong. Cam got to play against better competition. I got to see it against better competition to believe it.
And Leo, you can't forget about the fastest man in combine history now.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
So when you give Q Hummus his flowers, you got to be careful because he played with superior talent. Two of the wide receivers got drafted first 2 rounds, and then tight end got drafted in the 4th round by the Panthers. And the running back that he had at the beginning of the year got drafted in the 2nd round. So
I'm sorry, Leo, but we said the same goddamn thing about C.J. Stroud. I'm not going down this road again and missing out on a good quarterback just because of how you feel. I'm not missing on that shit.
Damn, Leo, he made
Hey
a hell of a
Q, hey
point
Q,
there,
Q, Q.
Leo.
Let me ask you
I'm
this,
not
Q.
doing that shit. I'm
Well,
not
okay,
doing that
okay.
shit
Let me
again, dog.
let me ask you this real quick.
So did you name
If
a bunch of
Quinn
defensive
Ewers was
players?
so good,
Did his
Q,
whole
why didn't he come out
defensive
last
line
year
go?
then?
Man, that shit doesn't matter because C.J. Stroud had top 5 receivers back to back, and even had a first round receiver the year before that. So I don't want to hear that shit about weapons.
If Quinn Ewers was so good,
Don't
he
want to hear
came
it.
out in the draft this year.
Quinn
But this,
Ewers
Did
could have
Quinn
but
came
Ewers
out of the
jump off
draft
the?
this
he
year.
could have, but they told him you will not be drafted in the 1st round. That's why he didn't come out.
First of
Damn, I should
all,
have got some points.
we told you last year that there was going to be multiple quarterbacks other than one or two, because you told us it was going to be 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers. I said, Leo, about 5 or
I
6
say
of
it's
these
2 or 3,
motherfuckers
brother.
look good.
I told you. I didn't say 2 or 3. I knew it was going to
You
be.
said Michael Penix was going in the fucking 2nd round, is what you said at Bo
I
Nix.
said
Now,
third
now
round
tell me I'm
because
lying.
I said 3rd round because
You right?
he's not
You
a
said
1st round
third round.
talent.
Nigga
Tell me
said
I'm
third
lying.
round.
But I
Him and
took
Bo Nix said third round.
I didn't say Bo Nix 3rd round. I said Bo 2nd round, but he got picked between late in 1st round. But Michael Penix Jr.
That's exactly
The
my
Falcons
point.
drafted him. The Falcons drafted him is what it is. But to me personally, and everybody else out there, he wasn't a 1st round talent. But the Falcons rolled the dice on him. It is what it is. But he was not a 1st round talent though.
I agree. He's a good quarterback, but
Well,
not.
we sitting him. We sitting him,
Okay.
and that's the
And,
best thing of
the
all.
dude,
We sitting
got
him.
talent. The dude could throw the ball down
Okay.
the field. He need players just like everybody do. But his injuries and his age,
It's very concerning.
that's what I'm
Yep.
saying. There's nothing wrong with it. The Falcons rolled the dice because they thought the NFL was going to take their 1st round pick next year. So they just said, fuck it. Kurt ain't going to be around forever. We ain't going to have no high draft pick
That's
no
a
time
fact.
soon. So let's draft this dude.
That's a fact.
Okay. All right.
But I love the fact
I
that
hear
he
you.
getting to sit though. I love
Not a
that
dude.
because NFL teams ain't doing that anymore, and I think it's hurting the quarterback play, man. Forcing these young guys, up
Yeah.
against these fucking
Because
monsters, man.
Richardson ain't got no business playing right now. I like the dude, but he ain't got no business out there starting. He got to
And Leo,
clean that
I'm
shit up,
telling
Richardson,
man.
you, that first
Richardson,
game against Pittsburgh. I'm telling you, that first game against Pittsburgh. Kirk Cousins is a seasoned, wily veteran, and Kirk had a shitty game. He was rusty. He didn't get no preseason action. But if Michael Penix would have been in that game, T.J. Watt would have hurt that boy, man.
He was in the
T.J. Watt
So
would have
backfield
hurt
so
him.
every
so wait a
play.
minute, Leo. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Richardson, who you talking about?
Anthony Richardson has no business playing right now. Anthony Richardson is not good, brother. I'm a fan of this dude. I was been a fan
Damn, you done
of this
turned on this
dude
nigga after 3 games?
because I watch him play every game. Q. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I watched the game yesterday, bro. This is God honest truth. They was at the 3 yard line, brother. This man threw an interception at 3 yard line. He just tossed the ball. A dude was wide open. He overthrew the dude so bad that it was an interception, like 10 yards down the field. I like the dude. He has a lot of potential and talent, but he got to get that shit together, man, because he hurt the team. The only reason they won yesterday, brother, is because Jonathan Taylor had over 100 yards rushing. But
Yeah, he got off yesterday.
he is a liability on the team. You know he lost to damn Mike. He lost to Malik Willis last week. Malik Willis is a
Amen.
running back. But I'm saying my boy lost to him yesterday. But just go watch him. I like the dude. He has a plethora of talent, but he got to clean it up, bro. He was 10 for 19 yesterday for like 187 yards for the whole game. They only want him throwing the ball, Q. So
What I was just saying was that's mighty quick to get off of somebody who you didn't
because
see much of last year.
I live in the real Q,
And
but that's the real
but
world. You got to
damn,
change
Leo,
it.
the three games you ain't get a nigga lot time enough to even get his feet wet.
Q
It
and
ain't like he.
the
So let me
same
ask you a
thing.
question, Leo,
Yeah.
and you know just as much as I know about this nigga, man. Did this nigga have time to have rookie mistakes last year? Did he have time to have any of that?
No, he got hurt. This is still his rookie season.
So if you telling me a guy out here who didn't get to play none last year and had a short college career, he's freakishly athletic, freakishly talented, but the number one thing is him putting it all together right now. And you saying in 3 games you have seen enough from this nigga to say that he ain't gonna be shit. That's what
No,
you're
I
saying.
say I know no Q. I say he don't need to be playing right now. You know who his backup is, right? Do you know his backup quarterback? No,
Who is his
you maybe
backup
don't, but I'm gonna
quarterback?
tell you, Doug, it's fucking Joe Flacco.
Mm.
If
Oh,
Indianapolis is serious about winning, that's why I say if he didn't have Joe behind him, then go ahead and play, ride it out. But if you're trying to
Hey,
win,
Leo,
yeah,
Leo, would it be fair to say that playing him right now could do more damage than it would do good? Because that's the way I see it.
That's what happened with
He's
that's the
Bryce.
gonna be
same.
That's
That's the
what
good.
Bryce
happened with
Young thing.
Bryce,
Exactly.
Andrew.
That's the Bryce Young thing. Like he not ready to play now. He got all the
No,
talent in the
Bryce is
world.
just fucking trash.
You know what I'm saying? But Bryce
Well,
Young was
that's
holding
true
the
too,
team
Kitty.
back.
That's true.
No,
Too. That's true. But the NFL is overwhelming, and not only has Bryce been exposed, but his confidence is gone, man. It's
Yeah, but
gone.
the difference between Bryce and Anthony Richardson has the physicality to play
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
league. Okay,
it,
yeah.
where
yeah, he
Bryce
you
could
know
doesn't.
his
do it.
physical.
Listen, nobody's taken away the fact that Bryce Young has a good arm beyond in certain ranges. Nobody's denying that. It showed in college, but that's a big step up into the NFL. And you've
Yeah.
got to have more than just a decent arm to be a quarterback in this league. And if you're not, then you see what
Zach
we see
Wilson.
what we're
Zach
seeing.
Wilson, Andrew. Zach Wilson. It
Yeah,
happened to him. He's got a hell of an
yeah,
arm. He's got a
yeah.
But
beautiful
you
arm,
They
man.
can't
was
put it
calling that
together.
little nigga Peyton Manning at one time.
They can't
I
put it
remember them
together.
calling him that in his first season.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. But can't. Sometimes it don't work out. Um, Bo Nix is a good
But when is
quarterback, man.
too soon? When is it too soon to get off of a quarterback though, Leo? When is
No,
it
no,
too
I'm
soon?
not saying no. If Indianapolis is serious about winning this year, brother, going forward this year, they can't leave him out there because he's hurting
Let
the
him sit
team,
behind
brother.
Joe.
That's what I'm
Let him sit
saying. He
behind
But
hurting
Joe.
the
Leo,
team.
at some point in time, even though he hurting the team, you're gonna have to let him get his nicks in, man. You're gonna have to let this cat get a couple of
He was
lumps
terrible
Late,
yesterday.
because
He
later,
was terrible.
later, later. Not right now. When the game's out of reach, when you're just putting
wow.
him in. But I'm telling you, Q, he's so inaccurate, yo. It's horrible. It's horrible, man. He's so he throw
So
interceptions like it ain't nothing, man.
we watched this dude flicker the wrist. What week 1, week 2, 60 yards down the road, down right down the house, 60 yards. And now
It
you
lost.
telling me you bench that
That
because he
means
not
nothing.
playing.
It means nothing. Q, do
He
you know that
scored a
same
fucking
game?
touchdown. It was a 60-yard
Gotta have
touchdown.
But
consistency.
The same game, the same game. You know who they played against that game, right? Texas,
Red,
right?
red, red.
Yeah.
You talking about consistency? That was just a game or two ago. God damn.
Listen to
I
this though,
know what
Q.
you're
Listen,
saying,
listen,
Q.
Q.
Q, I hear what you're saying, but come on, Q. Now let's keep it 102. Now in the NFL, in order to be a consistent winner, you got to do that shit week in and week out. Not every 3 weeks.
Everybody can't
So
be
let
like
me
Kirk Cousins.
understand this. Let me understand this. Y'all willing to give everybody around here say, let Bryce play. Let him go through. Let him have his moment. Let him make every
Exactly.
mistake he need to make. And now you
Exactly.
telling me 3 games into this nigga career, you saying, he got to sit down.
Talk to him, Q. Talk to him, Q.
Uh-uh. So
Q, let me okay, the
what the
same
fuck?
game, Q. The same real quick, brother. The first game they played this year, they played against the Texans. So who was Texas quarterback? CJ. Q, do you know that same game Anthony Richardson completion percentage was 47%. Q, I'm not even going to say it, but y'all need to understand. I have to say it. Do you know CJ Stroud's completion percentage that game, brother? You don't know. You might not know. His completion percentage was 75% that
75.
whole
Yeah, I
game.
thought I remember
So
that. Yeah.
Q, that's glaring, brother. And you know who won the game? Not the motherfucker who threw the ball 60 yards. The person who threw the ball 10 yards, 15 yards, 20 yards accurately. 75%. And Q, CJ threw the ball about 27 times. He didn't throw it like 5 or 6 times. He threw the ball over 27 times, 75% completion. You
So
need that to win. It don't matter how far you could throw the bitch. It's
so so
about throwing it accurate.
I got you, Leo. The nigga done throw 6 interceptions in 3 games. The first game, the game we were talking about versus Houston, the cat had 101 rating. Week 1, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. He follows that up the next week, 200 yards. He threw 3 interceptions and put a touchdown out there. A 41 of a rating. I get it. He had a bad game. And then he followed that up with this game you just saw against Chicago. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Another 39 rating. 2 fucking bad games. Out of 3
Q.
games, he had 2.
He played against a rookie yesterday. You know that, right?
I don't give a fuck if that bitch a Martian.
The rookie had
You
350.
you sat
Q,
your
the
ass
rookie, the rookie had
you
348
sat
yards
your
passing.
ass right here and Bryce Young played 16 terrible fucking games. And you sat your black ass right there and watched and didn't say a fucking word. And after 3 games, you ready to toss this nigga in the trash can. And he
Who ain't say
actually
a
gave you a
word?
decent game.
What you mean they
Hey,
said word? I
Leo
said the
said give him
Panthers
a
in the
chance.
draft in
Give
a
him a
period.
chance.
He
Leo was like,
actually
give him a
had done
chance.
more.
I said Bryson have been playing in the NFL. I ain't talking about Bryce giving no chance. Bryson not have been in the NFL. Period. That's my stance. In April of 2022, he shouldn't have been playing. He's not good enough. I already knew. I already knew this result was going to happen. I'm telling you about Anthony Richardson. He has talent, but
Yeah.
he hurting the team right now. But no, bottom line, he hurting the team right now. Same thing Bryce was doing.
Okay.
Anthony Richardson hurting the
So
team.
bench him. So bench your future quarterback that you really haven't had enough time to put anything on tape for. It hasn't even been 5 games yet, and
He
you're
hurting the
already ready to
team.
bench the nigga.
He hurting the team, brother.
Okay, I didn't know he had to come out and be Superman in every single game this year. I didn't know that. Because it seems to be that y'all put the heights for him to the sky and the heights for other motherfuckers to the ground. You don't hold him to the same level that you hold these other niggas to.
Q,
I
you
don't
got a
understand
Colts
that.
fan right there. You got a Colts fan right there.
I
J2
don't give a
Series
fuck if he
42.
a goddamn.
No,
Look,
no, no,
once
no,
again,
no. He says that AR is their man. He said
and
AR
Yeah,
they
Red,
he
and
man.
is
I'm
their man. He
saying,
their future.
and
He
I'm
their
saying, I
future, Red.
don't give a fuck. I'm telling
Yo,
you, I'm looking at
oh
this
shit.
nigga, and I see the nigga from week to week. He's learning, like you say, he learning on the fly.
He's learning.
But
That's
these
what. That's
niggas
why. That's why the
saying
coach
fuck him
fans
while
say
he
he learning.
learning.
Go,
Yeah,
Q. Hey, he gone now. Go, Q
I
pissed
know he
off
is. I
now.
know he on
Yeah.
one. I know he on one. But that's what the coach fan. The coach fan say he learned. He learns from his mistakes. He
Hey,
learns. He's telling Leo that he learned.
at least
That's
this
their
nigga
guy,
giving
Leo.
you
That's who they
productivity
going
while
with.
he fucking
Yeah,
learning.
why he
He's not
learning.
giving productivity.
This
Q
He's
is his
said, I
not.
don't
rookie
give
year,
a
Leo.
It
fuck.
might
This is
not
his
He's
be as
rookie
not.
year, Leo.
efficient as you want, Leo. I mean, hell, he threw 3 interceptions. Okay, wow. I done seen niggas do worse than that.
He's hurting the
Yeah,
team.
y'all was giving
Okay.
this little nigga that we guys say Peyton Manning threw all them
Kendall, who is Kendall?
Give
interceptions.
that
Kendall, who you
nigga
say
immunity.
y'all?
Not
Kendall,
you,
who is
Leo. Not
y'all?
you.
Kendall,
Not you. Not
Kendall, who
Leo.
is
Me.
y'all?
Okay.
Because I'm not a
Not you,
y'all.
Leo.
I'm not. Wasn't
Not
one
you.
of them,
Not
brother.
you.
Oh, I'm
You
just
ain't a
making
part
sure
of
you
the
saying
y'all,
y'all.
but
Well,
you was
you
under
was
you
part
was
of
right under
y'all.
the umbrella with
I said.
everybody
I
else.
said. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
week in, week
I said.
out, what the fuck did you do? You sat
What,
down
Q,
and
what,
you
what,
came
what,
right in here and
what
talk about
umbrella
it
you
like
Leo
how
talking
wasn't
we
on the
all
about?
Bryce
talked
fan.
about it.
Leo
What
wasn't on the
umbrella you
Bryce
talking
fan.
about?
The
I
same
wasn't no
umbrella
Bryce
the
fan.
same one we under. You a
I
fan,
wasn't
you
no
got to
Bryce
watch
Young
it.
fan. I told you from the beginning the
Whether
dude wasn't gonna
you
be
like
good.
it or not, y'all told me this word called politics matters. You don't take a guy so high and bench him. Ain't that what the fuck you told me, go? Ain't that what these
Leo
niggas
never
told
pissed
me?
Q off, Leo. Cause you know Leo don't Q, you know good damn well Leo was the only person who said 2 wins before the season started last year.
Well, of course he said 2 win, but I'm
Leo,
talking
you done
about
pissed Q
he
off
had
talking
to
about
he
AR.
had to
You done pissed
sit
him off,
there
Leo.
and watch the same shit we had to watch. I'm
I
just saying after
did.
3 games, you ready to throw the nigga away?
I didn't Q. I didn't say throw him away. I'm talking about he is hurting the team. He is not good enough to take the team to the next level. The team is not bad. They can win. They can make the playoff. They have a good team. He's holding the team back from making the playoffs. If he was Peyton Manning, if he was Cam Newton coming into the Panthers in 2010, if he was Peyton Manning coming to the Colts when they came, I could understand that because they ain't had nothing. But the Colts got good pieces. They got a really good offensive line. Defense is bad, but they got offensive weapons. He's holding the
But
Now,
team back.
check this
Leo,
out right here. Check
this
out
is
what
his
my man
rookie year.
saying
He
right
got a
here.
trial by fire right now, Leo. This is rookie year. You got
Everybody
to try him
knew
by fire.
this dude was one of the rawest quarterback prospects that came out. Now everybody was calling that nigga the 3-year project. We got the fucking 3-year project. But what I'm saying is my man right here hit it. As long as he's showing progress, that's all that matters. AR was running over linebackers and DBs Sunday. He got to learn when to stop doing that shit. But the number one thing I'm trying to say, Leo, is he gonna make mistakes. He's a fucking rookie still. He gonna make mistakes, dog. If you got kids, do you got any kids, Leo?
He don't need to be playing, Q. He need to be on the bench. He's hurting the team.
Can I'm just asking you a simple question. Do you have any kids?
Q, I made mistakes growing up as a kid. Yes, I did. I did. Thank God for my
I ain't
parents.
talking about you as a fucking child. I said, do you have any goddamn kids?
When I was growing up as a child, I made mistakes. My parents looked out for me.
I ain't asked you shit about what the fuck your parents did. I say,
I said
what the
me.
fuck
I
do you
said
have any
me.
kids?
I said
Do
me.
you? It's a yes or no answer.
When I don't have any children. I don't have any children.
You
No,
don't
sir.
have any kids. So therefore, you got to understand one thing. It's called patience and understanding.
But that's why I just spoke
Patience
about
and
myself.
understanding.
That's why I spoke about myself, sir. I said me
Well,
growing up.
if you ready to
Q,
bench a nigga after
Q,
3 games,
you
ain't
gotta.
no
I
patience
gotta
with your
stop you there,
ass.
Q.
Huh? Let me have that one. Let
I
me have
gotta
that one,
stop you
Andrew.
there, Q. I heard your. I heard your patience. I heard your patience last year with Bryce Young.
Hey, Andrew, there ain't no patience with that motherfucker. Bryce Young bad, bro.
Nice. So that
That
patience is over with.
motherfucker
That shit is
unrecognized
gone.
bad,
Yeah,
Andrew. That motherfucker terrible.
he's yeah. I agree with both of you guys. It's hard to sit him down, but it would do him the best because he's the last thing you want is for him to get out there and just stink up the place like Bryce Young did for 12, 15 games. And I don't see he's not a pure passer. Okay. So it's not going to benefit him to get out there and make his passing look even worse. Game by game, he's going to build up inside of his head. He's going to think to himself, I can't throw in this league. I can kind of see both of your arguments. I can.
Well,
It's
what
hard to
I'm
sit.
saying is Bryce Young is such a goddamn poster child. They were willing to give this nigga years on top of years. Give him 3 years. Give him 2 years. You get this nigga 2 and 3 games and you ready to kick. Oh, he got to sit down, man. Because right now he's stinking up the place. God damn, can a nigga make a mistake? Oh,
Yo,
like I
Q, what
said,
I'm
it's
saying is, no,
different for this guy because you feel like he's hurting the team. I have watched Bryce Young straight up drove this team into the damn ground.
Q, you talking about two different things, though. But Bryce Young is bad. He's horrible. He was
But
hurting
why
the
is
team.
Bryce special
I know. I'm
and
not saying.
nobody else can get the same treatment that this motherfucker get? Why is that?
This is just me talking. Nobody else is talking, brother. This is me. Bryce Young
But
is
you're not
bad.
the
He's
only person who
horrible.
talk like this. I've heard this shit multiple times.
Oh, I
They
got you. I
ready
got
to jump on AR-15 ass if he have a bad game. But Bryce could have 16 bad games or 18 bad games, and you see the
And it's
shit that
the
he got to go through.
receiver. It's the line. This and that. You can't blame nobody else. But the other
Damn.
guy just bad. He bad. He bad.
But
He
Kendall
ain't
and Q,
right.
y'all. I mean, I hear y'all, but he looking really, really bad, y'all. Really bad. I mean, really bad. He makes some flash plays, but that game should have been close yesterday. And like I said, he played against a rookie, and the rookie damn near tripled his production on passing. So, and you can't have that. And the only reason they lost the game, I mean, they won the game because they got an interception at the end. Because he wasn't driving the ball down the field. He was 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. He not moving the ball. So that's all I'm saying. Is I watched the whole game. I didn't see much of the Packers game, but I watched this game in the first game. The first game was a little better, but he made some splash plays. But it was 4th and 2, y'all. Kid you not. 4th and 2. He threw a out route to Adonai Mitchell. I swear to God, y'all, he threw the ball over his head by like 5 yards, like 5 feet. It wasn't even catchable, man. Like it's bad. It's really bad. But you know,
That interception at the goal line was ugly. He threw it
Andrew,
to
you saw
three
that. That's what I'm
defenders
saying. That was horrible.
from 2
Horrible.
yards. He
It was
threw
like
it.
I'm saying it was
There were
2 or 3 yards
there
in.
were the 3 defenders.
He threw
I'm
the
like,
ball
who's
right to the
person?
dudes, man. Like that. That's not that mistake right there. That's a person who don't want to be out there. Like you preseason or end of the game when we went in by like 30 or 40 points. Cause you need to learn. Like, cause you don't do this. You the starting quarterback. You can't hurt the team. And like I said, Indianapolis got a Pro Bowl. They got a playoff team. If Joe get in there
I
right
have
now, they'll make the playoffs, I believe.
I have seen a quarterback make passes off of his damn tippy toes. And motherfucker said, yeah, well, yeah, he did it at Alabama. It was good at Alabama. It's okay.
Damn.
That's
He'll
why we
straighten
got
it out.
Lucy.
But Q, he not playing no more.
The
He
nigga
not
just got
playing.
benched. They just benched him Monday.
Yeah, and Richardson keep fucking up. They're gonna put his ass on that bench.
Leo, I have been traumatized by Bryce Young. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this
yeah,
shit to
I
me
got you, brother. I
has
got
been
you.
the longest
yeah.
2 years of my fucking life when I have to sit here every
We
week and listen to this motherfucker and watch him.
we've actually traumatized that we've been molested, Leo, by Bryce Young.
Yeah, I hate it, man. I swear,
Traumatized ain't
I
we've been
hate it.
we've been
And then how
Denny
they defend this
molested.
dude. I
Yeah.
feel you
we've
on
been
because they
molested.
defend this dude. Like I don't have to subscribe to like people podcasts and like ESPN or just people talking because I'm like, yo, this is Rex Ryan got on there. Rex Ryan said today he didn't care that Andy Dalton had a good game. It's still the Panthers' fault. I kid you not. He said that shit this morning.
He sure did.
I was like, so that's not real. That's not realistic. That's not even
Hmm.
you just saying
And Leo,
anything.
he was the main one that he destroyed Gino. Didn't he destroy Gino when Gino was
He
with
did
the
Dude,
say
Jet?
go
he
Leo.
said
You know what I
Gino.
said earlier?
Mark
He said
I
Gino
said
was hit.
Sanchez, he
I
destroyed
said
all them boys.
Rex sounds
Yeah.
bitter. I
Yeah,
think
that's all it
Rex
is.
may have sent his resume to y'all when y'all was looking for a head coach and he wasn't granted an interview. He sounds bitter, man.
Yeah, because this clip built board. Today, what he said today, they were asking him, even Damian Woody said, hey, I was wrong. Like, hey, he everything it was Bryce Young. Rex Ryan said he didn't care. It's
Yeah, he sound
still
he
the
got to
Panthers'
ask your
fault.
Brian,
I said
Leo.
that's a
He
person
sound he
that's
got to
speaking.
ask your
Yeah,
Brian.
that's that's
Yeah,
that's not a person thinking logically with reason. That's somebody like you say, brother. Something happened and he slighted because he letting
yeah,
that shit get over him, man.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That shit
That's where we
crazy,
at,
man.
man.
Motherfucker said he ain't care. I said, damn, you don't care.
Man, I
But
wanted to smack Mr. Potato Head all in his face when I heard him talking crazy.
The foot fetish.
All
just
right,
saying
Hoppin, you need
anything.
a new avatar.
Duh.
Oh yeah. What's going on, kitty kitty?
Not much.
Kitty,
Hey,
I
I got a question.
haven't checked the mailbox today. I gotta check it.
I was checking that was that bet was 50 to red and 50 to goat, right? On 10
Yes,
wins in
Yeah.
ma'am.
City.
Yeah. On City of
Yes,
Honor. City
ma'am.
of Honor.
Yes,
Okay, well
ma'am.
he
City.
upped it. If y'all wasn't paying attention, he upped it.
He
If they
said
put Bryce back
$100.
in,
He did say
if
$100.
they put Bryce
No,
in
no,
and
no.
Bryce gets 10 wins, it's 100.
He
No,
did
he
Yeah,
say
meant
With
100.
100.
Dalton, he said 50.
He meant 50 to me and 50 to Red make 100. That's what he meant. Cause he only
Oh,
want
okay,
to
No,
okay,
bro.
okay.
The nigga literally
Yeah,
said I'll take 100 on the bet with y'all.
But he
He
meant
no,
said if it's
that's what he
Bryce, he
means.
would take
But what he do?
100.
Oh, okay.
oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy. Bless his
yeah.
Yeah,
heart, man.
I listened to it
that's
very
what I got now.
carefully.
I'm not gonna stress him
Well,
out because he didn't want to
Bryce
go. He
ain't
didn't
coming
want to
back.
go 50.
Bryce ain't coming
Yeah,
back either
Bryce
way
ain't
though.
coming back. So that
It's
50 to
true.
Red, 50
Exactly,
to me.
He
So
don't
Bryce
love
exactly.
ain't
Bryce,
coming.
boy. You see?
Right?
You see?
But the
Yeah,
I
bet
Bryce
literally
between
ain't
told
coming.
Goat
He
and
y'all.
coming back.
Leo,
Who
the
made this
bet
bet?
between Goat and Leo on Shador, I need the specifics of that bet. I don't have that one in the books.
That's the Shador. Leo
The
said he
door
won't
getting
go first
drafted
round.
second round,
Yeah,
but
first round.
first round, but yeah, I might as well go on and get that together. By Christmas,
Yeah,
I might as well go on and
yeah,
forward
yeah.
that over to
That's
you,
what
brother.
Chris Leo. Yeah, yeah.
It,
Yeah,
About
go,
Leo,
go
you
on and
said
get.
you
So
said
so Leo
Shador
saying he's
going in the
not
first
going
round.
first round?
I didn't believe it, but
yeah. Leo said he was
yeah,
going
I
first
didn't
round.
believe it.
Leo
I didn't believe he was going first round, but
But
he's
he
very
owned it.
talented.
He owned it. He came
Leo,
in and
Leo,
said he
let
was
me,
impressive this week. He owned it.
Leo. If Andy Dalton got drafted in the first round, he went to
And Darnold got
TCU.
drafted in the second round. He didn't get drafted first
I thought
round.
he was in the first round.
Nah, he got drafted by the Bengals in the second round out of
I
TCU.
retract my statement, sir.
Yeah. No, Shador Sanders could throw the ball. He it's all about throwing the ball. He's very accurate and he don't run the ball, which I don't give a shit about running. And, he could throw it. He's accurate. He reminds me of a Geno Smith right now. Not Geno coming out of school. Geno, a professional quarterback, like a starter
Hey,
NFL
Leo,
quarterback.
Leo, when he took off the other night, I said, it ain't no wonder why he ain't really got no speed, to be honest with you.
He not,
He ain't
it's
got
just
no
not,
speed.
that's not his skill set, which is all right, but they pay
Yeah.
you to throw that ball, and that's what you could
That's
do.
it. That's it.
So
Boy
yeah,
ran out of that pocket and threw that joint like 50 yards. I said, "Oh no!"
he ready to go, man. I was
But
thoroughly impressed.
but Dion did send him to Peyton Manning. The Manning's camp and all, didn't he? Ain't he been training with some of the or Tom
Yeah,
Brady? I heard
Tom
some shit
Brady.
like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Tom
Tom
Yeah.
Brady.
Brady. I just like the
Breaking
fact that
news,
he read defense.
breaking news.
Whoa.
Adam Thielen got a hamstring injury. Suffered
Oh, I thought
Saturday
you were about to
against the
say Bryce
That's
is,
2
is been
weeks.
traded.
That's 2 weeks. And at his
yeah,
age, it might be
Might be the
longer
rest
than
of the
look
that.
year.
like he'll miss a
Leo.
little time. Looks like he's gonna miss a little time. Andy Dalton got a hamstring.
Not what's up, man? But they
You mean Thielen?
Thielen.
I mean,
Thielen.
not
Thielen
Andy
know how to
Dalton. I
get
mean
open.
Adam
He know
Thielen.
how to get
Sorry,
open, man. He just a
Adam
wily
Thielen.
Well, that just
veteran. He know how to get
that
open.
means this is when is able to got to step up.
Nah, he not a possession wide receiver.
I know, but you ain't got nowhere else to go. You got to go with him.
No, he talking about starting. Okay, yeah. He got
Yeah.
there.
He's the next man up.
I get what you're saying, Poppin, but still Thielen gonna be missed because what Thielen gives you
Oh yeah, of course.
he's that sort of blanket that Brady had with what's the little short dude name? They know how to find find them holes and just sit down for they quarterback.
He's a zone
man.
killer now. He's a zone killer.
Yeah.
So
he mastered that when he was playing with my
if
quarterback. But we ain't gonna talk about the NFC South division. We
Well, at least
we'll say
right
that
now
for
we
another
tied,
day.
Red. We tied. We tied. I didn't expect that. I ain't.
Yeah, I feel a little tested, man, because I've had a lot of motherfuckers. I feel like my team been shitted on, man, and I'm gonna tell you something.
No,
I don't think it's another team that's played a tougher 3-game stretch than my Falcons have, man. I really don't.
But this is the thing. How I looked at when y'all played Kansas City yesterday. Now you know where the measuring stick is.
Yeah.
That's right.
It could have been one. Yeah. Anybody?
That's right.
These 3 games, I don't see y'all. Who? What other teams did y'all play that's better than y'all play your first 3 games?
None.
Yeah, I don't see nobody better than y'all going forward. And y'all took everybody to the brink. So I mean, it is what it is.
Was our toughest. That was the toughest part of the schedule. Everybody knew it, and I admit it myself. Man, hell, we might go 0-3 to start the season.
Yeah.
And as good as New Orleans was playing, I was sitting up here the first 2 weeks saying, "Shit, we might go 0-4."
Were they playing in Atlanta or they playing in New Orleans next?
Oh, they got to come up here for the first game.
Yeah, they ain't ready for the game. Yeah,
Say it again, Drew. Say it again, Drew.
I said you're actually in not a bad spot. You guys could have, with your schedule, you could have been 0-3 pretty easy.
Easily. And Andrew, at least I'm honest enough to admit that we got lucky in Philly. But actually, we and I'm not blaming the referees and saying that we got robbed. Andrew, somebody was talking about it earlier, kept talking about the play with Kyle Pitts. And yeah, it was a missed call. And but Kansas City always gets those calls. Hell, they got the most valuable player in the NFL right now. It's just like in the NBA with LeBron and anywhere else. Those players get those calls. But Andrew, you know what I said? I said, this is my expectation with Kirk Cousins that we have now. And Kirk Cousins is still ramping it up. But listen, I blame Kirk because that ball was thrown low to Kyle Pitts. That should have been a jump ball for Kyle Pitts at 6'6". It should have been up higher to begin with, man. So I just, and I'm going to tell you something, man. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone because Kendall, we was talking about the division and what's fixing to start to happen. I'm going to tell you something, man. I saw when he threw that 50-yard pass and hit Kyle Pitts in stride. Let me tell you, earlier today, somebody was saying, what's the difference in these teams now? Y'all are ready to go against us, this and that. I remember last year, Desmond Ridder threw a deep pass in the first game to Kyle Pitts, and he took it off of C.J. Henderson's helmet. He don't have to do that now with Kirk. If he gets in stride, Kirk will hit him down the field. And you can say what you want to say, but all I'm telling you is I'm looking forward to get in division play. I'm looking forward to playing some divisional games. And yes, I think y'all are going to be competitive. But go. You talking about the Saints? I'm just tell you something, man. I think the Saints were pretenders and not contenders. I'm just telling you.
I agree. I agree. I think the Saints. People jumped all over. They thought the Saints were the new, Tom Brady team, New England Patriots. They're the Saints. They're going to be the Saints. Yeah.
Yep.
The one thing I will say about this, and I told Kendall and Q this before the season even started, and everybody laughed at me. When they hired Canales, I said I think he could be coach of the year. What I saw Sunday was a very well coached football team.
Yeah.
A team that was supposedly in disarray. That listen, when the Raiders went down there and tied the game, that could have been the end of us. But what did we do? We got tougher, man. We got better. And we came right back there and shoved it right down their throat. I'm telling you.
Did.
This team looks like they've got discipline. Ezero looks like he's got complete control of that defense. They look motivated, and they're not panicking. You can hear it when Clowney talks about the team, or when Robert Hunt just said, hey, take the garbage bags and throw them away. Come out to the stadium. Because those guys know. Those guys know they got some talent on this.
And I apologized to him yesterday. That's the first thing I said when I came on, Andrew. I get to him. Now, is he still green? Yeah, he's still green. And we know this. Now, in certain situations, it's going to be some games we're going to be like, what the fuck is he doing? Because he's still green now.
Well, we did it. We do that with Belichick too. We do that with all.
And I expect that. I expect that.
But
also.
The whole reason I liked it when win, lose, or draw going into that game yesterday, at least I said to myself, my son came over, we were watching it, and he says, what do you expect to see today? And I said, I expect to see what we actually got for a team, because we need a quarterback in there to show us what we got. And all I saw yesterday was every damn receiver. Who would have thought the first receiver to beat someone over the top would have been Adam Thielen on this team?
Adam Thielen. That's what I told him.
That shit was
Adam
beautiful.
Thielen came over the top. Came over the top of the defense.
Wow.
And Bryce Young would have never threw that motherfucking ball in the double.
That ball would have never got thrown. He never would have saw him.
Adam Thielen would have been pulling his hair out if he wouldn't have thrown that ball if Bryce was in that game. He'd have been pulling his hair. He would have had patches. But I think
it had already reached a boiling point, Poppin'. That's why he snatched his helmet off the week before, man.
It did. I think this coming up week, because Thielen going down, y'all don't be surprised that you might see a lot more of a two tight end set.
Yeah, not only that, I got news for you guys. We are going to wipe the Bengals' ass. It's not even going to be close.
Yeah. Andrew. Go.
It's not even going to be close.
You don't want to say nothing about that?
Andrew. Damn, Andrew.
I mean, the Bengals ain't playing like it ain't like they playing top tier ball going in the week.
No,
right
I
now.
agree.
So
I agree.
on the table, you know what I'm saying?
Hell, they ain't won a game. You're right. You're right.
Burrow is nature. He is favoring that wrist a lot. Can't even pick up a water bottle correctly.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. The
Damn, Kitty, you're right.
And that calf muscle and all that shit, man.
Damn, Kitty, I hadn't even thought about that, Kitty. You're right.
The Bengals can't stop the run, and Chuba's going to have him a day. And Miles Sanders may break out too, because the Bengals can't stop the run. And Canales is going to run it right down their throat. You watch.
I ain't got no faith in Miles Sanders. But hold on,
yeah,
Kitty,
Canales is going to run that ball, Andrew.
Canales
right about
was
that.
looking a little prettier on that sideline yesterday. I'm going to admit it, y'all.
Oh, shit. Look at Kitty.
Look at you go. Wow.
Hey, he looks just like a guy that I've had the hots for since 7th grade, and I am 46 years old.
Wow. But Kitty, you said Joe Burrow. You said Joe Burrow.
Go ahead and dry right on up, because just calm down. Lord have mercy.
Q, you stupid as hell. You stupid as hell.
I've been dealing with nothing but attitude from my husband
Kitty
since
ready to
yesterday's
slide
first
them
drive.
damn panties to the side now.
To the
Stop
side.
it, Kitty.
Slide them to the side.
Hey, Kitty, you better be careful. You know, Canales, he don't know how to control himself now. He
I know. I
already
read
did
the
it.
book.
He wrote a
That's
book
a
about
freaky.
it.
He a
Yeah.
fan.
He get on
That's a
that.
freaky ass nigga.
He get on that. He get on that
and it's
tequila
over.
now. It's over for you,
Get on
Kitty.
that good yak.
Lord
Don't
have
break your
mercy.
back.
Kitty
Don't
husband will
break your back.
be locked up. He'll be locked up
Yeah,
for fucking Canales.
yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Captain Canales. What she gonna
hey,
call him?
hey, Red. My
Yeah.
sister can't stand football, and yesterday she calls me. Who's that coach for Carolina?
See, it's not just me.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
She didn't
Oh
even.
shit!
She didn't even call you. She didn't even call to check on you. She called to ask you about the coach. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Canales
I said,
already
well,
Good Lord
expanding the
Almighty.
when
fan
did you
base.
start watching
Damn
football?
shame.
He already growing
Damn
the
shame.
fan base. Look at that shit.
Yes,
Man
sir.
got to protect his balls around here because these women about to lose their mind.
Man, you
Kitty,
got
Oh
it.
shit!
you said Joe Burrow was hurt. Something with his wrist.
Yeah, from the
He's been
preseason, I
favoring his
remember.
wrist. Like last week and after last week's game, they were showing clips of him on TikTok and places like that. He was like rolling his wrist around when he was on the field, and then when he went to the sideline, sat down on the bench, he went to pick up his water bottle, and he used his whole shoulder to pick that water bottle up. He didn't pick it up normal, like anybody would. No, he was favoring that wrist.
Now is that his throwing hand or his offhand?
It was his right hand.
Yeah, he's right hand.
That's not what I wanted to hear. But I said that boy better stay healthy this year. If not, he gonna get tagged with injury prone. That's what they gonna tag him with.
Yeah, he's sitting on the fence right now with it popping it, to borrow one of your phrases, on the fence. Yeah. He's one with that. That's the question even now on him, Pop.
Yeah, he riding the fence.
I'll try to find that video and put it in the Discord.
No doubt.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. It's been a
y'all got to go
beautiful one
scout.
here today.
Y'all got to go scout a game, ain't you, Q?
You say what?
Y'all got to go scout a game, ain't you?
Fuck you talking about, Red?
That's exactly what I'm about to go do, Red. You know
Bengals
I
are
am.
starting in a half hour.
Yeah, don't worry. We about to get last words. We about to get y'all niggas up out of here.
Monday night. We gotta go scout one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, we appreciate y'all. Red Swarm, go ahead and give us your last words, brother.
I'll make it quick, man. I just thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Like, I always enjoy myself over here chopping it up with my brothers on the Black Cat Panther podcast. Andrew, Kitty, Poppin', Goat, Dove, Q. Listen, man, it's always a blast whenever I get a chance to talk with y'all. And I like the energy that I feel from y'all. I feel like we got us a competition renewed. I'm looking forward to it, man. Week 6 will be around the corner before we know it. So this your boy Red Swarm. I look forward to talking to y'all later.
Red, it feels so good to be able to talk to you and not hold my head down. it feels good, Red.
Yes, sir.
Last time I talked to you and we did an NFC South thing for what, 7-8 weeks, I had to shut up and be quiet.
Yep.
I couldn't take
I was there.
Yeah.
Well, it's your turn now, Red. Sit the fuck back and be quiet. That's what you do. You
yes,
sit
sir.
the fuck back and be quiet.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Kitty, talk to me.
I got y'all's bets in, fellas. Red, we need y'all to pull one out against the Saints. Just sneak one out on them this weekend, so we can try to tie up this NFC South.
Yes,
y'all
ma'am.
keep pounding and hit the like button. Share the video.
No doubt.
Appreciate you there, Kitty. Who is this right here? Andrew, what's going on? Talk to me.
Sir. Listen, I'm just real happy that I think what we saw Sunday is a reflection of a team that might be ready to break out. And I just wanted to add this, Q. I'm a relatively new Panther fan, but I will say this. After watching what you and Kendall went through last year, it did my heart good to see you on Sunday in your live. You look like a kid on Christmas morning, man.
I was so happy. I was so goddamn happy, Andrew.
Yeah, I know you were. And I kept telling my son, I said, "Oh, you got to watch these two guys." And I go, "They, you know who they remind me of? You guys remember the Muppets, the old two guys that sit up in the balcony?"
Yeah.
God
The
damn.
two crazy ass old men. Hell yeah.
But
Hell
see,
yeah.
see, that's what they say, Andrew. All we do is complain about these motherfuckers. All we do, we ain't
Yeah.
got nothing good to say about them.
Well,
I
listen,
mean, what
you
the
got
fuck good could you say?
What could
Kendall.
you say about 215?
You had a lot of ammunition. I mean, how do you not complain about a team that
God
that
damn.
we all knew the problem, but we needed someone to come into the organization and tell this owner this is your problem, and I think that's what happened.
Well, Andrew, I, I could put up clips and clips and clips and top of clips where people just was talking cash shit about us just coming out here and just speaking the truth of what's going on the fucking
Oh,
field
I know.
or what's going on behind the scene. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. You don't know what y'all doing. I can't take it no more. You're so negative. I'm unsubscribe it.
You're going through
Give
Q.
Bryce a
I,
chance.
I, I've been Q. I've been a Browns fan for 50 years. Okay,
Mm,
so what you're going
damn.
through, I went through, and I did the same thing. You get tired of seeing it. You see all the other NFL teams get better each year, and they play decent ball, and then we get the same product out here week after week. Well, I think we got the pieces in place now. If we can get Mr. Tepper to step back and let his football people make the football decisions, things are going to get a lot better. And I could see it's already started.
Andrew, one thing you said, you've been a fan for 50 years. I'll be goddamn if I waste my good years on these motherfuckers. I can promise you that. While I got teeth in my fucking mouth, I'm gonna be right here trying to do everything I could to get some wins with a team that's worth it. So they cannot get their shit together if they don't want to. I'm gonna get the fuck on. I'm not gonna waste
Hey,
all my good
Clowney said
years
it
here.
best in that locker room talk yesterday. He specifically stated Bryce's career is not over no matter when or where it may be.
Man,
He said
fuck
win or
Clowney.
where.
Yeah.
But see, he said win or where, Q.
When
He
or
didn't
where,
say
you
that.
got to pay
Win or
attention.
where it may. Yeah, you win or where it may be. It
Well,
ain't gonna be
basically,
here. That's what he
basically
was
what he
saying.
said.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what he said, Kitty, was he'll be backing up Matt Corral in the UFL next year. That's basically what
Yeah,
he said.
win
Yeah,
or
man.
where.
It's
Just like
always
I
good
came on.
brotherhood over there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Poppin', talk to us.
Yeah, man. Listen, this ain't the first or the last one we're gonna get this year. It was a great Panthers Monday. I hope y'all got y'all $2 snacks from Harris Teeter's. I hope you got your Krispy Kreme. And I knew y'all day was a lot better knowing that you came in the week with a W. I like Canales. Not the same way the kitty like him, but I like Canales. Keep out.
Boy, I tell you, boy, so many things came to mind just now. Go.
Yes, sir, man. It's just like Andrew said. Uh, I think we got these pieces, like Clowney said. That we got to get Bryce Young out the door. I told y'all that when I first came on today. He's a distraction. We just did a show on it Thursday. He's a distraction. You got to get all these distractions. The cleanup is real. Get it out the door. I think like I said, I give it up to Dave Canales. I give it up to David Tepper for giving him the key to the city when he came in that locker room and basically admitted that he was wrong. Hey, I'm through. Let's go on to the Bengals next week at home. Let's see what we got. One game at a time. Let's take it like that.
Hey,
Let's
Kendall,
ride with Andy Dalton.
I just want to add something real quick to your statement.
Yes, sir.
Did
Yes,
you
sir. Yes, sir.
did you hear in the press conference today when someone kind of threw it out there if Bryce Young is going to be in the picture? And did you hear what he said? Andy Dalton's our
I,
QB1.
I heard him when he said that Andy Dalton was our QB1. I didn't, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't look at the whole. I got distracted and I had to leave out for a little while. But I started watching that press conference and I did hear where he said Andy's our guy, Andy's our QB1. He
Yep,
said that. Andy, he said it again. Andy gives us the best chance to win.
exactly.
And to give the football team the best chance to win. He keeps saying that he don't want to, and that's what I'm saying, Andrew. I don't want to put this young coach back against the wall by having him have to answer these Bryce Young questions every fucking press conference. You know what I'm saying? Get
Yeah,
him on out the
exactly.
door, man. Get him on out
Exactly.
the door. Let's go.
Good
Let's
point.
go forward, y'all. Get
Good
him on
point.
out the door. He's not Belichick. He's not, these guys that can be like, hey, man, I'm not answering that shit and keep on. But they're going to keep on pressuring him and pressuring him and pressuring him. So that's all I got
Excellent
to say,
point.
Q.
Well, just make sure if you haven't already, you like the video. That's all I require today. Take your time, look down, like the video. It's your boys in the building, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's the Black Cat Panther Podcast.